like the RP, if it auto happens, we don't have to risk a failure. So I'm not going to even have you guys do skill checks unless you want to.
No, I don't think so, unless he wants to. It'd be kind of funny if he like nat one'd it and
What
tripped.
it would be a Tarragon advantage sleight of hand, and I have a DC in mind. If he rolls really bad, then I allow you a disadvantage perception. So I'm
Oh yeah,
trying.
he gets it. Oh yeah.
Okay, 17 is already good enough. We don't got to talk about it. That already hits. That's good enough. Okay, now I hear my music.
Expertise,
Um,
baby.
so off the top of my head, last time you guys explored the rest of the manor. You dealt with the cold light walker that used to be Third Den. It seems as if whatever had happened to her had turned her into one of these monsters that Wasabi had seen be created by the Frost Maiden back in Bryn Shander. I don't know how many people know about Wasabi Saw. I think he's been pretty quiet about exactly what he saw that happened to the Sacrifice Man. Um, but you guys explored the rest of the manor, found a number of goodies, including a new bone charm, and through Eronia's might, the thickness of her flesh, she was able to withstand the cold rays of the walker that would have frozen, I think, everyone else in the party by a lot. And with her might and all of you backing her up, you were able to do something most in the 10 towns would think is impossible, putting to rest one of those walkers. You then left the manor, returned to the speaker with his selkie pelt, as he donned the pelt and pretty quickly head went back into the lake and the river, moving on with his life, leaving Bremen without a speaker. However, we have our own things to worry about as we were exhausted. You guys hung out at the inn for a while, had some drinks, had some merry, relaxed, until each one of you eventually found your way back to rest. Eronia read the strange journal that she learned a number of things from. Garlic and Wasabi bonded a little bit over all the great food that Cora had prepared for them. And Tarragon is being a little mischievous, little snaky guy. He's being a little sneaky dragon man, and he's just staying up late to do something no good. Speaking of that, since you're doing that also, Tarragon, make a wisdom save. You have advantage actually too. You have advantage. Arguably, it could be for what you already did, but we'll see if you roll really shitty for some reason. That is pretty
11.
shitty.
Pretty.
Let me send you a message real quick. So you're
I
gonna
wonder
know
why
if
I'm
this is
doing a
our
wisdom
bad.
save.
Yeah, yeah. See, as a player, you don't know yet. Tarragon, I guess, wouldn't know either. It's just a thing. So you.
God damn it.
So it could be. Look at the second message, Joe. Do you want to do that? You don't have to do that. Technically, that would technically kind of work. Or you can have it escalate to do something else. I'm okay with whatever.
I mean, that it technically is that. I'm not doing it for honorable reasons.
So exactly. So
Selfish
now
reasons.
it would be you would for sure be doing it like I didn't want to say it out loud. You'd be doing it for that instead. It'd be like a for sure thing. But you could also do something else as well. That's just technically this effect would come into play late at night or in the morning, but it's so close it can be the same thing that you're about to do. So
Let me think on it. Maybe something will come to me
okay.
in this session.
So then that's fine because you have a little bit of time to actually. Let me close my door real quick.
We do get the long rest, no issues. So just before I click the button.
Okay, I'm back. So, however, after you all went to do this, Lucian had stayed up late drinking with Cora, and in his drunken state, you all do not know this. He wandered off into Bremen to do something. It's late at night. Ironi is probably just about done with her book, closing it up. Tarragon is waiting up for everyone to be asleep. And that would be when you all see, well, I guess so just Ironia and Tarragon see Lucian kind of sneakily like try to enter the room quietly. He is you guys hear him. He does not do a great job. It's not that big of a room, and I mean Eronia's bed's right fucking there. So, it and you notice that there's like blood around his mouth that like drips down his chin a bit and like is on like his chest shirt, and Lucian is trying to like sneak on in quietly. Do you two do anything?
Does he look at us in any way, or is he like zombified and just moving about automatic pilot?
He probably tries to avoid eye contact. However, if it is met, he'll stop like immediately in his place. So if anyone tries to question him at all, he stops pretty quickly.
If Veronia notices that, she's gonna ask if he's okay.
Okay. So then what do you say to me, Ronia?
Everything okay, Lucian? You're bleeding.
Oh, that. I guess it is a bit strange. I have some thinking to do. Would you mind asking me again in the morning?
I guess so, as long as you're okay.
We'll find out.
Sleep well.
He moves the beds aside between one next to Eronia and Tarragon. And Tarragon, you see him turn his back to you and go into bed next to Eronia.
That's it. And I go, night,
Fine.
Lucian.
It's fine. Yeah, what do you say to him?
Night, Lucian.
Good night.
Just hoping for a response. The fact that he
He'll-
responds, I'm going to be quite
He'll
happy.
say good night, and Eronia sees the biggest eye roll. You just see his back, so you don't know. Okay, and Tarragon will go to sleep. Unless anyone has anything of interest to do, which we already know Tarragon's doing his thing with garlic. Where do you put it on garlic? Because you auto pass.
I'm probably just going to slip it into his backpack.
Okay.
I'm assuming he has a backpack. If he doesn't, let me know. But
I guess garlic. Is there any? Do you have anything interesting that he like where he like goes to? It's like a man goes to put a book in your bag. Just anything noteworthy or whatever. You might have a normal backpack. You also might have some dirty goblin things. That's your life.
Yeah, I think he's just carrying around like a backpack that he stole. He
Okay,
doesn't
so
have
actually,
anything, like, special.
he probably has a weirdly nice backpack.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Actually, this might be funny. I know where it's from. Make a history check, Tarragon.
okay.
This might be a little funny. It's just a minor thing, but I think you're good at history from what I remember. He's got a knife.
I think you're thinking of like this last two campaigns.
Oh, and this one bad at history.
I'm not. I am into my
Well, that's pretty good. So all that you
yeah.
notice is this bag is not the typical type of backpack you see amongst the Reach. It actually looks more like it's Dwarvish made like in like the country of Krasn's, which you would have traveled through. So it weirdly doesn't. It obviously is a backpack no goblin should have. This fucker probably stole it from some dwarf or something. But just a small thing.
Who am I to judge? I stole a book.
Exactly. It's just a small thing. So and you can put the notebook in there. Unless anything of major happens, you all get your long rest in. As you wake up in the morning, and Eronia, if you're curious, you might quickly go to Lucian. Lucian does try to mind his own business, and he almost acts like he forgot he was going to tell you something today. He just goes about his normal daily activities.
Muted. So about that blood last night?
As Lucian looks into the fire like the emo boy he is, and he looks very cool. And there's a wind that begins to blow in the air that makes his hair look extra cool.
Holy shit.
Oh, right. I did say I would tell you about that. You, Eronia, you saw my eyes change, didn't you? I can remind you, Alec, if you need me to remind you.
I don't know when she would have saw that, no.
So,
I know someone saw it.
I think did you see him when he was eyeing up the fish on the wall in
Oh,
that
yes, that's it.
and you saw his eyes turn in almost like runic glyphs, but he can't understand that shit. Just learn some magic stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
So
with the
AJ
fish.
had mentioned that you saw something. Okay. I didn't mean to cut you off. What did you say?
I said, yeah, with the fish.
Well, I decided to investigate an abandoned shop last night that caught my same eye, just like that fish. None of you will be able to grasp or understand this. He says in an obviously like mocking, condescending tone. But I can see the weave manifesting, the mana in the air forming runes, and they appear upon people or objects. Should I decipher these runes, it allows me to dive deeper into its understanding. But sometimes the information is too much, as he gestures to his blood-stained shirt.
Oh, I see. What
Last,
were you looking at last night?
that abandoned shop, I was drawn to it, and I felt something terrible. Davrick welcoming customers, and then that prophet and another man dragging people with hoods inside his shop. I saw him leave as well when he closed it, carrying something in his grasp, but I could not see what. But I could feel those people's screams, their pain, and then the glow of a blue light. It might be worth investigating that shop, but I will not go alone. I value my life much greater than that of two hooded people.
I mean, if people are being hurt, maybe we should go in as a group.
You should
If
do
you
what now?
wish. He's saying it loud enough that unless you guys don't want to hear, he's not keeping it secret. Those you don't want to hear. But if you wish to brave that old light again, be my guest, but I will not lead the way.
Well, I can't do it alone. What do you guys think?
Uh, sure. If it's what Lucian wants.
I
I
did
don't think he
not
wants it
say
at
it's
all.
what I want. We could continue to lonely wood if I would have my way.
But you're the one that suggested we go in.
I did not do. I was asked what I was doing. I said what I saw, nothing more.
I mean, I suppose we can move on. No need to bring up whatever you saw back in there.
It's only if you all think it's worth investigating the abandoned shop of that prophet. But I do not have a want to freeze to death again. I recognize that blue glow, the same as back in the manor.
Oh, those things were fun. Wasabi? Garlic?
An abandoned shop. That sounds like there's it sounds like there's stuff there.
I also
Lucian
like
face
stuff.
palms.
Yes.
Then
Could be
my
valuables.
guest. It's not hard to find, just in the Five Tavern Center.
Well, if it, let's just say we don't do it. What are we doing then? What's the next stop for us?
Well, you mentioned going to Lonelywood, Lucian?
I thought that's what we all talked about. Dealing with that moose or whatever. Working again with that Danica, even though she is quite annoying.
I liked her quite a bit. I'm definitely down to meet her again.
I'm
Look for
not
the moose.
surprised you liked her. I could maybe, as we found some things in that manor, maybe we could sell them here in this shithole.
Yeah,
I
think
quite
it's,
like it, to be fair.
I think it's a nice
Little-
town.
He just sighs. Unless you guys want to RP it, feel free. Out of character, I think unless you guys are 100% welcome to change this. I think your guys' next major town to visit was Lonelywood. Um, that is where you heard some stuff about the white moose going on that's apparently been killing people. Um, you had that's where Danica was going, and I feel like that's also where you talked to the knucklehead, the giant knucklehead trout, and had mentioned that a druid towards that location is what created it. However, you guys are also you don't have to go to Lonelywood if you had another place you wanted to go. Um,
Well,
there is also yeah. What's up?
I was just gonna say, well, my old cabin's with my grandmother's by that place. Maybe we could stop by. We're heading that way.
I mean,
I mean,
sure.
no offense, but isn't your grandma dead?
Yeah, but there could have been some useful stuff there. I just haven't had the will to go back on my own.
I mean, I don't mind. I'm easy.
As long as you don't cry, I do not care.
She's gonna cry.
I'm not going to cry.
You always cry.
No, I whine. It's different.
So, as discuss where you wish to go next. I could be wrong. If you guys have some things you need to sell from the manor, there was a small shop still open in Bremen called Ewan's Trinkets. It was I think I described it. Someone walked by and looked in it, and it was like a shop full of just fucking garbage, just piles
Nice.
of bullshit. Uh, so you guys might not have anything to sell also, or if you guys wish to spend some gold, you could go there to check things out. Do you guys also? There's also if you wish to investigate this strange shop that Lucian had spied on. So that's up to. Or if you don't want to do either of those things, you are welcome to begin your journey to Lonelywood. Uh, the hunter from the Grumpy Moose also mentioned you talking with him about some stuff.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go talk to him then.
Would you like to head over and talk to that guy then?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's a pretty simple thing. So if anyone is doing anything here, feel free. But you guys can get your breakfast from Cora, and as the fish slayers, you are given a free meal. The nice Cora is treats you all well. As you guys head to the Five Tavern Center, something probably does put you quickly on edge, as it looks as if recently Borga's caravan has arrived to Bremen. A long time ago, last you heard was they were heading to Targos, and after Targos, moving to the next town, and that the next town was Bremen. And as a reminder, the head, I guess, bodyguard of Borga's caravan is Cephik, the man who killed Erasmus. I don't know how many of you have. I don't think any of you have really had interactions with him. But you would know what he did to Erasmus when he fed her to the Yeti. And that caravan is in town. If you guys wish to investigate or talk with the people of that caravan, feel free, or I'm just going to assume you avoid it. But you're welcome. They do sell stuff as well, and you can go talk to them. But they've set up shop near the Five Tavern Center. If unless you do anything with Demironia, you can head towards the Grumpy Moose, which is towards the top left. The one 10-town man is eating his raw meat in the morning, trying to get strong. He tips his head up to you, and he struggles even to lift his head up at this point. And there is Yule. If anyone else wants to come here, you're welcome to it. But well, good, you came back, Fish Slayer. Are you interested in more hunts?
Potentially. What do you got?
There are a variety of beasts that have arisen throughout the Reach since the return of the Maiden. There's the Alpha Owlbear. Some know it to be the primeval owlbear. You may have saw it when it took the trout into the woods. There is There is also the white moose in Lonelywood.
Well, we'll be
As
heading
well.
that way.
Well, should you kill it, you can keep the bounty from its harvest, but I ask you to bring a trophy back to me. Should you bring a trophy of the white moose, I will pay you 100 gold pieces, just as the award for the trout.
Sure, we'll keep a trophy.
I'll do the same for the primeval owlbear, as well as should you find any cold light animals. Reindeer are the most common. Reindeer that have grown horns of pure ice.
Okay.
Should you bring me any trophies of these creatures, I will see you rewarded, perhaps through gold or through other means.
Alright, I'll collect the trophies whenever we kill these things and bring them to you.
I am looking forward to it. Yes, you guys are in your trench coat. You're fine. If you get too drunk though, like too early, you're not like a simple chorus, and you might fuck up. So
It
maybe
just falls out of
say-
the coat, yeah.
yeah. So but right now you guys are fine. Okay. So simple thing with Yule is Yule, should you hunt any of these creatures and bring him back a trophy of some kind that he'll put up in his tavern, he'll reward you. It could be gold, it could be other things as well. He's like just whatever he thinks of value. Eronia would have heard of cold light animals probably. There's a couple like in the Lonely Woods. It's various beasts. Like it could be a mammoth with like cold light like tusk, and they're like ice tusk, or there's a lot of reindeer and they have like reindeer ice antlers and such like that. So it'll be very obvious when you see one.
Yeah,
They glow in the dark too.
pretty dope.
So there's that. While you guys move to the town, we'll do a small thing. You guys, I don't expect you to interact too much with this, but you guys are welcome to jump all in on it. Misha, this woman, does talk to the town. They kind of gather up around in the Five Tavern Center, and she talks about the new speaker, about how she says that speaker Shalescar passed in the night, and there is a great sadness throughout the town as people seem to like Shalescar. However, it's not as he had the Bidenism. People aren't surprised. They didn't know his truly what was going on with him, but people assumed he was sick. With this, there is going to be an election for a new speaker. Do you guys get involved with this at all, or do you let the town figure it out?
Maybe I should run.
That's kind of why I'm asking. If you guys want to, you guys can sit and role play do one for a while, or you can let the town figure it out, or you guys jump in. How's it? Tarragon says that. I don't know. Well, I don't know who he says it to. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, but you guys talk if you let the town figure it out, or if you jump in. So
I'm
I'll be
sure
back.
Lucian would be very happy if you became a town leader and left us.
No. Lucian has to stay here and help me.
Oh,
I need
okay.
friends.
Maybe he can be your secretary or something.
Yeah, I think he'd like
Yeah,
that.
that'd be awesome. Best friends working together.
Fajitas are so good.
I think it should be the
Yum.
guy who's dying from eating raw meat. I liked him.
Maybe if he survives the raw meat challenge and trial, he can prove himself.
That'd be pretty
he
cool.
can become the town leader.
He becomes like a CR20.
He nat 20's 3 poison checks on raw meat, proceeds to get stronger each level.
Fucking crazy.
Oh boy, help me.
The goat.
He turns into the Liver King.
Yeah, well, that's not something you want to become right now.
Yeah, isn't he in prison or something?
Yes.
He's just fucking roided and drugged out, going to prison, threatening Joe Rogan.
What a good time. In all seriousness, I'm cool with just bailing, going to Lonely Wood. I think we should cut off some antlers off some like cold light deer and just give them to Baronia so she can be cool and glow in the dark.
Hell yeah. Make him my antlers.
Is that Wasabi's opinion or just
That's
Dave's?
my opinion. That's not Wasabi opinion, still go to Lonely Wood, and honestly, hunting things like that sounds cool to him either way, because that's part of his whole shtick.
In my opinion, Wasabi wants to go to Lonelywood 100%, especially after
mhm.
the conversation with the trout. So I didn't hear much about the speaker ordeal. So are you guys doing anything with that, or are you letting the town figure it out?
That's probably this town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
town problem. We don't like politics around.
So
this
here's
shit.
what happened. Well, because the fish layers, it's a small town. The fish layers can give input. However, without their direct input, more of a democracy in the meantime is kind of formed. The front runner would have been the eldest brother of the Grim Barrels, I think they're called, but the owner of the Even Keel Tavern.
Not him.
He
Anyone but
would be.
him.
He seems like the front runner of the town. However, with no direct input from you guys pushing anyway, as of right now they settle on a general democracy amongst a few town leaders. But they're not very. It's not super organized. But that's what they come down to. Just checking. Do you guys wish to investigate Torga's caravan's inventory at all, or are you guys sticking away from Torgs?
Was obvious going nowhere near him.
I kind
I
of
don't
want to go
blame
see
you.
what they have.
As a reminder, what they have is they have miscellaneous, because you guys, they're a common staple in the Reach, and you guys saw them in Bryn Shander also. They have miscellaneous like armaments. Let me see.
I could use more hand axes.
They would have hand axes. They're all used and have blood on them.
Nice. Even cooler.
That's
Awesome.
what they look like. They get all their goods through nefarious means, and this is known that they do this. However, no one messes with Torgs as they have the man with the white mask. No one messes with Sefik.
I see.
So they have like, let me see. And if you guys wish to go ahead over to Ewan's trinkets, he might have stuff as well, but he's not a hand axe merchant. He doesn't got that type of shit.
If we're traveling, we might want to look at getting more rations because remember,
guys-
like, how long it
100%.
takes to get a proper long rest
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
when we're traveling.
So it's the stuff Torga has is miscellaneous venturing gear, miscellaneous used weapons and armor, flask of oil. You can buy rations from her, simple poisons, pelts, blankets, winter type of clothing stuff, dog sleds, yada yada, blankets. She's got some wine. They advertise some healing potions, some cheap ale, very miscellaneous kind of stuff like that. Um, and there is also Ewan's trinkets, but you guys will want to buy rations. And this guy, you will sell miscellaneous stuff like that too. Like if he kind of became the de facto like general store after Davrick left, and he sells rations and stuff.
No, she
Could we
probably want to.
also buy
Yeah.
some firewood as well? Probably a good one.
Okay. I don't know what fire.
What was it?
costs. I'd have to
How
look
many
at it.
days was it? Like we had to like fully.
Okay, so if you
Roll
guys are
myself.
traveling the Lonely Wood is roughly 8 hours, and you'll probably have to rest one day, and then
That's a full day. Yeah.
yes, it's about a full day of travel.
No, I meant
Now,
for
if
the,
you
like,
want-
the long rest, but yeah.
Yeah, so but what happens most likely you guys travel for your roughly 8 hours. You won't make it all the way there. You get close. You'll rest. You'll then take a 24-hour rest the next day to get your full resources all back. Hopefully, if you find a good resting spot, and then finish the rest of the way to Lonelywood. Very similar to what we just did coming to Bremen from Bryn Shander. It's like the same distance. So I can repeat some of the stuff I listed off. Eronia, do you want to head over to Porg's caravan for any of that, or not?
The only thing I can think about wanting is potentially to buying a shield off somebody, just like in case I want to get in a more defensive way.
If Torga probably has a used shield, you can head over to Ewan's trinkets as well, but you don't think he has that type of stuff.
Yeah,
Open to the turtle.
she'll go talk to the caravan then.
Okay. As you head over to the caravan, something you do see is the white masked man kind of sitting to the side, and he kind of looks to you and kind of tips his head to you, and you notice his shining blue eyes. And aye, customer, help her out, boys. What do you need?
Just looking for a shield.
Yeah, we got a shield. That'd be 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, here you go.
And he'll hand you a used shield, and you can see there's probably some like a brain matter on it slightly. Like someone used this and died to battle last time they had it. He's like, "We'll wipe that off for you." He'll
Thank
wipe
you.
it a little bit off for you, and he'll hand you your shield. Is there anything else you're looking for?
You said they were advertising healing potions as well.
Yeah, we got healing potions.
I'll just want to go for it.
We got a regular 50 gold.
I'll get a regular then.
Here you go. And for 50 gold pieces, he'll hand you a Torga's regular healing potion.
Nice.
Make sure you label it as Torga's healing potion.
Okay. So something's gonna be fucked up about it. Let's see.
Yeah. They charge like a regular healing, like 50 gold pieces. That's what Guap would charge. So yeah, it sounds right.
They're watered down. They do 1d4 plus 1. Healing.
No,
Actually,
so
if you drink
one
one, you have a side effect of frostbite and you die.
you buy one of Torga's regular healing potions.
Oh, name it.
Hey, if you need another, we got plenty. It's dangerous out there these days.
I think one will do for now. Thank you.
Nah, she can't afford it. I understand. Whenever you get some money, come on back.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you would like to buy from them?
That's all she wanted.
Okie dokie. With that, while you guys are at Yule's, do you want to buy any rations from him?
I'll probably buy a couple of days worth because I've still got like 5.
Okay.
But
I guess
how
each
much,
of you
how
would.
much would firewood cost?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Like that's kind of a
I mean,
like. Is it
firewood,
still?
there's a lot of trees.
You could probably go out and get it yourself. That's why I don't really know what's like firewood price. Like, I mean, a silver
Maybe, like,
sounds too expensive to be honest.
Maybe
It's like
copper.
that. So like wood is a trade good. I have my trade good list, but it's too big. It goes into like fucking a ton of wood. Like I don't
because, like,
need that bullshit.
Yeah, because like if we need to rest for 24 hours, having like, a
Honestly,
day's worth of firewood would be handy.
Here's what happens. You mentioned that. I think Ironia hears you and probably tells you like, "Oh, I would love to do that," and then goes and chops a tree down.
Nice.
Like Alec can tell me if I'm wrong, but I
Yeah,
think I'm
I'll
right.
chop this one right here down.
And then that probably and then unless Paragon wants very specific wood for a reason, Ironia can go and chop a tree down and give you some firewood. She loves that shit.
No,
Yeah.
it's mostly just to have, so we don't have to worry about it.
For her boredom during downtime, that's what she did in the cabin.
Yeah, she just tore
Yeah, I
shit up.
remember that.
Like she
I-
likes to, so that's probably
Yeah, that was also part of the reason why I wanted the firewood, so we didn't have to tear up a fucking cabin to get
So
firewood.
there's not like a whole bunch of them, but you can go out and find a lone tree.
Wasabi
tear it
requests
down.
that we cut down a pine tree because it smells nice.
You do not get. Okay, let's see on a 50 and below.
Meant to
It's
be.
a pine tree. There you go.
Yeah, baby.
What's that one tree in the Midwest that smells like shit?
Willow.
Yeah, it's like the white
Dog-
leaves.
dogwood?
Dogwood, that's it. You cut down a
Dogwood's the
tree.
white one. Yeah, dog are the white ones. They look pretty, but yeah, they smell weird. They smell like cum, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the cum tree? I think that's the cum tree from what I remember. So
Oh yeah.
okay, so you're able to get firewood. Rations from him, he charged you normal price for rations. So just in the book, whatever it is, it isn't like a gold piece for a ration or something. I think, yeah. So
1 gold for
It's
one
like
ration.
I think it's like 5
silver. Silver. So it's just the normal price for them. So you're able to get some rations. You'll probably want at least 2 on you each person. 1 for sure, 2 to probably be safe. It's you're traveling a day.
There's about like 4 of them, just to be sure.
It's just you never know.
I have my cheese.
And so as long as you guys
Yum.
got your rations, garlic you might need to buy. I don't know if you have any rations with you, unless you just want to go hunt out in the wild.
Yeah, I guess I'll hand up like 10 gold pieces to
So probably at
Wasabi, so Wasabi can buy me some.
damn, he doesn't understand what rations cost. Wasabi gives you some fat money.
Wasabi, seeing a lot of gold being handed to him, he's like, somebody finally understands priorities.
Food is
He'll spend all of that gold on rations.
Okay, 10 rations. What is that? 10. That's
20 rations.
20
quick
rations.
math.
yeah.
Yeah, 20. You get 20 rations. That's all.
Let's
You get a
go.
fat stack. And something you notice, garlic, as you're now searching through your pack and putting these rations away and getting the gold, you notice that in your bag there's a notebook that's there now that wasn't there before.
Honestly, garlic would probably just shrug it off at this point and be like,
Yeah,
Unless
you're
they're
like,
grabbing
maybe
okay.
I just grabbed this and didn't like think about it, or
Then you might not even notice this in there. Be like, oh,
Uh-huh.
there you go. There it is. It is just full of
maybe
other
it was just
bullshit.
in there whenever I took it, and I just didn't
Just
notice
full
it
of
until now.
random stuff from the manor you stole it from, the place before the manor that's redacted that I won't say, or that other place before the manor that's redacted I won't say. But yeah, you just got like random bullshit in there. And now there's a notebook as well. Okay. So you guys got your rations doing that. While you guys are in the Five Tavern Center, do you wish to check out that shop that Lucien had mentioned, or do you not want to fuck with it?
No.
You don't have to fuck with it. It's up to you how much you guys.
I'm kind of down for it, but if no one else.
You guys can talk about it if you like. You
I'm
can
down
ask
for
Lucien.
it. Sounds like Wasabi wants to just go to Lonely Wood.
I just want to leave.
How do you feel, Wasabi stomach? Do you want to go?
Wasabi stomach.
But what if there's some old cheese wheels in that shop, Wasabi?
Based.
Being unused, uneaten.
I highly doubt that.
I'm referring to garlic as Wasabi stomach.
Oh, that makes more sense.
I thought you were just seeing if he was hungry or something. I didn't understand it.
Garlic will peek out of the trench coat and be like, "Did you say something?"
Do you want to go to that shop?
Yeah, we probably should. I got a lot of stuff in here that I should probably get rid of.
Oh no, I mean the one that Lucien was talking about with the scary stuff happening.
Oh, of course.
Sounds like the three of us are
Sounds like
interested
there's a
then.
lot of stuff there.
Well, I have to go wherever my legs carry me, but this is a bad idea.
I mean, everything we've done has been a bad idea, but we survived it so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not going to survive this time.
It'll be fine.
I never trust anywhere that strange wizard goes.
But you go
Lucien's
everywhere
dies.
that Lucian goes.
I know, that's why I'm always on edge. No normal person would have two people that do not eat food and smell like literal dog doo-doo on purpose unless they have some kind of brain issue.
He lets out a long sigh. I'm gonna get a drink. And he heads to the even keel for some wine.
Tarragon, you better go after
Just look at
him.
this guy.
But no, I think you'll be fine.
Think he's good? Okay.
That bartender scares
Well,
me.
if we're going to go to this strange place, let's go while there's still some daylight. I want to leave.
Why do you want to leave so badly?
The caravans here. I don't want to be anywhere near them. Don't forget what they did to us.
What did they do to us?
What did they do to you?
They abducted and killed one of our companions. What are you talking about?
I just
Mhm.
got here. I didn't know.
No, that was just the one guy.
Just their bodyguard.
Yeah, just the guy that's there in the town.
Oh. Huh.
I don't really want to be in the same town as the people that feed people to yetis.
I mean, they're pretty useful. I bought this healing potion off them.
Great. It probably has weird side effects and probably will kill you.
Make an Arcana check, Wasabi, as you look at it. Because you don't like them, so
Yeah, nice 18. A flat 18.
fake.
That's fake.
Yeah, that shit don't work.
Oh, enjoy your water. Has like food coloring in it. There's no holiness. There's no magical power in that potion. That's not even a real potion.
Ronan, make an Arcana check. Fucking Wasabi's a fucking liar. He's
Let's
just stupid.
see.
He's just stupid.
Pretty good job.
It looks like fucking what? Wasabi just fucking being a prick. Just being a little asshole. He wants to leave, but he's saying
It's-
anything you say to get you to leave.
Wasabi, it's red. It clearly works.
Bit based. Terry, you
Cool.
can't tell.
How about you
can't
cut
tell.
yourself
Can't tell.
and then pour it on it and see what happens? And if
Well-
it doesn't work, I'll heal you.
Why would I waste the potion like that?
Because it's not a potion.
Garlic fake as fuck.
Why was it
I
50
don't
gold
know. It
pieces?
looks a little fishy to me
It's
too.
50 gold pieces because they are ripping you off and trying to send more people to the Frostmaiden. If they die in the cold, you're more likely to be res there as one of those things.
Well, the potion doesn't warm me; it heals
How
me.
much did you pay for that thing?
50 gold
It wa-
pieces.
She wasted like so many rations worth of food money.
You paid 50 gold pieces for that.
Yes, it's supposed to heal you.
I mean,
I
I
know
don't
they
see
say-
anything wrong with it personally.
I know they say that like
Just
water every
clothes,
day
trench
helps
coat.
keep the like sickness away or whatever. That's not how that works.
Fucking hater.
He's fucking haters.
I think we're just lying to you.
I have no means of figuring this out.
It is literally my job to keep people alive. That is going to get you killed.
That's a good point.
I mean, I already bought it. What am I supposed to do with it?
I don't know. Pour it out. Poop in it. I don't care.
I might as well just use it. It's probably gonna heal me. It looks like a
You
healing
might as
potion.
well just drink it.
Yeah, just drink it now. See what happens.
And you're convinced this is not a real healing potion.
I don't need to be convinced. I know what the healing potion looks like. That is not the healing potion. It doesn't even have the right color.
It looks like a healing potion to me.
Yeah, it looks fine.
All right, you're gonna look so dumb in a second. She's gonna like cut a little prick on her finger and then drink it.
Okay. So you take 1 point of damage, and then you drink the potion. Make a con saving throw.
Let's see.
You don't feel any like it as it go down. It like tastes like you quickly chugged liquid, but you don't feel your wound on your hand does not close. Nothing happens. It tasted gross.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Fucked up.
Never trust people from that caravan. Nothing good comes from the Frostmaiden but death.
You should probably go ask for a refund.
Check
already-
if the shield is fake.
Yeah, I already drunk it.
It's
I don't know if I can.
Go ask.
Wait, did you not get the receipt?
Well,
I gave me the receipt at the cheese wheel factory.
I don't think they have receipts.
You know that a stand in the middle of a marketplace does not count.
I don't know.
It's
Just
factory.
from what
Goodness.
Wasabi told me,
It
I
is
don't
a
think we
cheese
should
memory.
confront these people.
They called it a cheesecake factory. I don't know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
Garlic, you don't know much about Torga's caravan. When they talk about it, you don't know who the fuck these people are.
And maybe they
Yeah, I just know what Wasabi just told me.
maybe they
Yeah,
mixed
you
up the potion bottle. I'll go talk to him about it.
I'm
I'm
never
you
gonna
need-
see her again.
Do you need us to come with you? Since there's a
Should
big
we
scary
go
masked man over
follow?
there?
No,
I mean, yeah, if you want to come talk to him with me.
No?
I don't want to go. I know what they're gonna do to us. We're gonna get yelled. We're gonna get yetied. I don't want to get yetied.
But
Okay.
maybe we should go with her so she doesn't get yetied.
You're intimidating. You're big, tall, scary. You go.
Okay.
I don't know. I think Wasabi's smart over here.
Yeah, let's go. Let's legs. Let's go like hide behind a tree and watch. But not get
Alright,
close.
sounds good.
I don't want to get close, but I want to see if they die. Oh, there's no trees. Try the building. Hide behind the building.
Okay. Well, so as as you go to find a hiding spot, you see Sethix like leaning back, chilling in it. He's like just fucking chilling nearby, just laying on leaning on a barrel. As you approach Erodi and Tarragon, hi, hey, you've come on back and you brought friends, boys. See what these fine customers need.
Hey, she'll hold up the bottle. So I cut myself and I tried the healing potion. It didn't seem to work at all. I don't know if maybe you mixed the vials up or something, but
Guess you maybe just got a weaker batch, but I'm sure it did heal you. All of Torga's brand as well. It does what's advertised. Maybe another one will do the trick for that finger.
So are you going to give her one that would do the trick?
We're living in a frozen land. There are no freebies here. That's how we all die. No, 50 gold pieces and a healing potion. That hand will be fixed right up.
But the thing that you gave her didn't do the thing that you promised. So
How do
you
we
should
know she didn't
refund-
drink and they cut herself and walk over here? Who the fuck you talking to, Dragonborn? They pull out their swords quickly on you, Dragonborn, and hold it to your neck.
Um,
I told you, Liz.
Hey, hey.
Look what happens when you mess with this caravan.
um,
Should
I
we?
li-
Someone?
there's no need to get violent.
They wanted to go die. I'm not helping.
Just watch him. They got. Like, dude, like Jesus, that guy fucking eated quick.
Do you see that guy in the mask? We try to interfere, we're all gonna die.
Hey, boys, that's not how we get recurrent customers with blades to the throat. It's just a misunderstanding. I'm sure this Dragonborn will pay what he owes us if he wishes to have a potion. Isn't that right, Dragonborn?
Well, if I wanted a potion, yes. My friend here already paid for a potion.
Well, you
but-
see, now you've wasted my time and caused me to get up from my seat by causing this disturbance in this lovely town. I think you should buy another potion.
Well, that it is unfortunate that I am unable to buy another potion.
And this, Legs, is what they call extortion.
Listen, do you think there was just a
Whispering
misunderstanding? We're not here to waste your
I
time.
know this very well.
We're just trying to let
Whispering
you know
behind
that...
you, Tarragon. Sorry, Averoni, as you're talking, you notice that this guy creeps up behind Tarragon.
If I'm aware of them, I'm making a point of
Oh,
like
well,
not.
so
looking
you
at them.
hear him as behind you. I think you need another potion.
But I don't have enough gold for a potion.
They look to Eronia.
Well, I already spent my money on the potion earlier.
So you've came down here to bother us, insult what we generously offered you in this land where not much is offered, and you've come here to waste our time and not purchase anything?
We weren't here to waste your time. We were just letting you know that there might have been a mix-up or something. The one I got just didn't heal. So to make sure that you don't have any problems with customers in the future, because you're such honest merchants.
Oh. I'm sure we won't have any more dishonest customers. Boys, let him walk. Sefik, take note.
I didn't see him take any notes.
And they'll go back to their post and kind of give you like evil eyes watching you.
That did not go as well as I kind of hoped.
Not at all.
Seeing the man in the white
They
mask will
didn't
wave
kill
at you
them.
as you walk by. Well,
They
they're
didn't
still
kill them,
living.
but they're going to. They just can't do it out in public. Now we have to look over our
You
shoulders
do
the
what-
entire
do
way
you-
to Lonelywood.
Do you two walk back to your to your party members that are spying on you?
Yeah, we'll head back and probably spot them around the
Hey.
corner.
Well, as you head back in Erona, you begin to ponder, like, what the fuck was that about? And then Terrigan's like, that was extortion. That was fucked up. That was not cool. Eronia's probably confused.
Yeah, she doesn't really deal with merchants in the past. This isn't her thing.
So as you guys walk around, you see the two small creatures watching behind the corner.
There they go.
I'm not sure.
Don't
They
know.
they were very mean and aggressive.
Yeah. Almost like someone told you that would happen.
I don't know who that is.
I hate this guy. Well, I hope you guys enjoy being followed the rest of your lives.
And you
Or
remember
until they
Sop,
kill you.
you travel with them.
We're all gonna die. I just want you to know that.
You're so
We're going to
pessimistic.
get attacked in our sleep. We're gonna wake up tied upside down in some Yeti cave again.
I mean, you're the one who said the potion was fake. This is your fault.
I told you that it was fake because you're going to be in combat and you're gonna be like, oh, look at me, I got my little health potion. It's gonna keep me alive. And then you'll drink it and die.
Even if it was a
That's
real
what we got.
potion, it would have like tickled me. It wouldn't have been the end of the world.
Or what
Oh.
if you tried to save someone's life? What if someone else was hurt and you tried to feed it to them and then they
I
die?
could've
And then
told
you
you.
die in your arms and it's your fault.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
That
Yeah.
would have been awesome.
But if you're the healer, doesn't that mean you failed your job for not being able to heal the other person if you
True.
try and
I
do
can't
the
reach
potion?
everybody. Obviously, I can't reach you guys. I can't heal the numbness in your skulls because you don't believe me when I tell you anything.
I
Well,
mean, I did not believe you, but I just wasn't sure.
whatever happened,
Well,
they
now
took a
you're
note of some kind.
Oh yeah, they took a note so they remember your faces so they can hunt you down and kill you.
You're just like, I didn't see him write anything down.
I mean, I'm sure that they're not going to hunt us down and kill us. I'm sure they're just going to hunt us down, torture all of our friends and loved ones, so to make us, regret the decision that we made, and then make us buy more potions. After like everyone that we're traveling with dies.
Well, good luck to them. All of my friends are like in the woods.
Oh,
I-
hey,
I
which
did-
one of those are you gonna do? She's just turning to him. He's clearly walking up to them.
He's not walking to you guys. He's just sitting there watching, but he's
Oh,
very
okay.
obviously watching. And if you turn to look at him, he just kind of gives you like a little like twiddly finger wave, like the wave where you do your fingers waving. And he's just sitting back in the barrel, just watching you all.
Did he just wave at you?
Yeah,
I
How's
think
it feel to be waved at by
you.
your killer?
he seems fairly
he
nice.
fancies you.
I mean, except for what he did to our friend, but
I just don't. We lost someone that was in our group for several. What was it? Days, weeks? I don't know.
I was at
it
that
is very
caravan
fast.
we lost
Couple
before.
weeks.
That caravan we lost when we met you. I with them for longer.
But weren't they with you in that caravan?
That's true.
You've been with her roughly a couple weeks. But then she was
Like,
very
don't get
quickly
me wrong.
taken
I don't get attached to people that fast, but like we knew this person and that person killed them, and you're just gonna be okay with that?
I don't
Do
know.
business with them when they rip you off,
I don't
and now he's going to kill you.
A lot of people die. Who fully knows what she did in her past?
True. Maybe she deserved it.
I mean, to be fair, she was doing like weird like ice magic, so she probably was like corrupt or scary. But
Yes.
still, at least she wasn't extorting you, threatening you to buy broken bogus healing potions.
I mean,
All we've learned is that we don't do business with them in the future, because if they're going to be that aggressive about it, then
That shield's
wow.
nice.
yeah. I mean, the shield they sold me works. I assume.
As she holds up a
sure?
shield she paid full price for it that is obviously used. There's like dents in it. It worked perfectly fine as a +2 shield, but that was not worth full price.
I could have made something out of wood that did the same thing and it cost you nothing.
You heard the DM. It's a +2 shield.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be
deal.
crazy. That'd be so much money, dude. I don't even know what that would cost.
That'd be
so
like
expensive.
thousands at least.
Also, what my +1 shields cost, I changed my opinion.
They accidentally gave you the +2 shield.
I can tell
Makes
you
up
guys,
for the-
let me see.
makes up
And
for the
gold.
potion.
Keep your thing going. Let's see. +2.
I'd buy another potion if they did that.
Let me see. On my list, a +2 shield is 6,000 gold. Actually, that's not as bad as I thought it'd be.
Probably cheaper than I expect you to place it, to be honest.
I don't really like giving plus. I usually like to give other little boosts to it, like that Bane shield you have or whatever. But
Yeah.
+2 it has 6,000. I thought it'd be worse. Just a little bit more than a rare. Okay, so with this, the shield. As you look at the shield worked perfectly fine. You got ripped off by the potion, but the shield worked perfectly fine. Are you guys going to fuck with Torga's caravan anymore after that ordeal? You learn pretty quickly they don't
Gonna
like being
burn it to the
questioned.
ground.
Oh, if you guys, hey, whatever you guys want, that was not cool. What they did was fucking shitty. That was not cool at all. But I assume you guys are ignoring it for now. Are you guys wishing to check out that abandoned shop, or maybe go sell some of your things at the only shop open, or you can begin your travel, or do something else if you have an interesting idea?
I'm cool with selling a couple things that
Yeah,
we got
got
at the
some stuff
manor.
you can sell.
Well, so it's up to you how much you wish to get involved with this, but there is one shop left open called Ewan's Trinkets. And that's a shop you walked by where it looked like it was just a fucking shithole inside. There's just like piles of trash and stuff and various like things piled up, and like there's shelves that have some things for sale on them that are collapsed and the items for sale are just falling on the floor. This person does nothing to care for his shop. Yeah, I think that's the door. Yeah, that must be the door if Farseer's walking on in. So as it jangles, give me 1 second. Yep, as you enter in Tarragon, a chaotic mess with items scattered everywhere. The room is filled with trash, and much of the trash is not even something a child would collect. It just garbage, but there do look to be a couple interesting things scattered throughout. You
This
see
place is heaven.
you see an elderly gnome behind the counter who looks to be reading something with a big monocle, and the fish layers decided to stop by my store. What have you got for me, fish slayers? Or what are you seeking?
I'm just browsing. I'm just
Well,
gonna start
take
browsing
a
the
look.
shelves.
There's all sorts of things gathered in this old shop. So this shop's interesting. If you want to find things to buy, make an investigation or perception check. So you got to go find it.
Yeah, I'll look around.
Because I'm great at both of those.
Either one. Either one's. Yes, you'll find all sorts of things from my prospecting days, or maybe from the days when that friendly wizard owned the store. I kept all he had here. Okay. Garlic, you're free to roll also if you're wishing to roll, but 14. I guess Garlic's kind of tracked with Wasabi because they're teaming together. Garlic, you can grant Wasabi
What?
advantage, or you can do your own roll with disadvantage because you're like the. So do one
Just
more
looking
roll.
through the trench coat.
Yeah, you have a because you're kind of at the whim of Wasabi. Yeah, so make one more roll. Like, okay, so nine's not that bad. Nine's just for basic stuff. Okay, let me see. Okay, do you guys wish to know the things you look around for and find, or do you want to get your sellables out of the way first?
I guess I'm junk to sell.
Then how about this? I'm gonna look at some of the stuff you guys find in here. Start typing out somewhere the junk you want to sell, and I'll tell you because Ewan buys a variety of things. This old gnome. He doesn't. He gives an okay price for stuff, but he buys all sorts of weird stuff. So. And I got a couple things there to find, but I'll wait a sec to see if anyone has stuff to sell. And feel free to post weird stuff you have to sell too. Ewan does buy all sorts. He's a good guy to just sell it really anything too.
Copying and pasting things in my inventory.
And AJ should be hopping in and out too long, like 10 minutes or so.
Oh, we're cooked.
I don't think I've got anything I actually want to sell.
And that's okay. You guys might not have to. I'm just checking before you head on now. So. Okay.
The
So I see.
necessity of hunger.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
book.
you want to sell that book, Wasabi? Not Wasabi, Eronia.
She already read through it fully, I assume.
Okay. I'll give and I don't want to speak on what Lucian's gonna sell, so AJ can do that next time. He might mess me privately. We could say this, but I won't bother with Lucian stuff. But I'll let Wasabi get his message out.
Mine's pretty simple. It's just like making sure that.
What's the 50 gold pieces there, Alec? Or are you just like just a
That's
pouch
the
of
blue.
50
That's
gold
part of the
pieces?
blue sapphire
Oh,
necklace.
okay.
Whenever you give me a
Speaking-
gold piece for it, I'll put it next to it.
AJ, you there?
Hi. Hello.
The
AJ,
devil.
post in the chat if you have anything you want to sell to a random shop in Bremen.
This is all I have.
It's okay if you don't have anything to sell. But that's what they're doing right now. So for Alex, Ewan does roughly this. Well,
Nice of you to finally join us.
yeah, fucker.
Yeah, you missed.
I'm sorry.
You missed Aronia getting scammed.
They got fucked over bad
By-
by Torg.
by who?
Torg's caravan, Cephix, the caravan he
Oh
bought.
yeah.
She bought a fake healing potion.
Wasabi tried to warn her. No one believed him.
You didn't
and then
warn
she
them
got
until
scammed more.
afterwards.
I
That
warned
bad.
you
You just-
well in advance
And
not
Garlic
to
knew
approach them.
too.
He showed you that he didn't
Yeah,
want to go
Garlic
anywhere
also.
near him, and both recounts. He
You
said,
didn't.
"No way."
You didn't warn them about the fake potions. You just said that I got a bad feeling.
I said it was I was the one who pointed out it was fake. What are you talking about?
Afterwards.
Yeah,
Because I
after.
wasn't there. Because I wasn't gonna go near the caravan. Because it was
Yeah,
clear that was the
Garlic didn't
person
say
that
he was
killed one
fake.
of our
He just laughed
companions.
at her.
Ah,
And acting like you're talking all warnings and shit. You did it afterwards.
I gave plenty of
Um,
warning.
You did
And,
not.
Do
and
you
it
have-
wasn't the
Go watch the
caravan that killed our
recording and it'll be
companion. It was their guard.
True. Not wrong.
And they gave me a good
Do you-
shield, so I assumed the potion would okay.
The shield's fine. Do you,
It's kind
Lucy?
of hard to fake a shield, though. It's pretty easy to fake a potion.
Oh, yeah, I could fake it.
Yeah, 'cause it could fall apart.
Do you, Lucy? Do you have stuff to sell?
Just a scrimshaw of Nero. A Nero
Okay.
scrimshaw for
Can
10.
you type it in the chat for me?
Oh, right. Yeah, wrong chat. Sorry.
No, it's if it's yeah, roll 20 would help. Yeah, please. I'm grouping this all together, and I'm gonna have a fat sum, and then I'm going to also balance it out to the things you guys find. So the narrow one was only 10.
Am I here?
If
You
you
can
want
be
to
here.
be.
It's up to you.
You choose to be.
They haven't investigated the shop or nothing yet, and they're debating that. They might avoid it. All they said, so
Okay.
what you told them, Lucian, was you got back late at night looking weird, and you asked to talk in the morning. You talked in the morning and basically explained your room caper ability, and you spied on that shop and saw some interesting things. Lucian will not go himself. He doesn't really have that much interest to dive into it, but it looked interesting. If they want to investigate it, he'll go with them, but he's not leading the way.
Okay.
And then they walked in the town and talked to a couple people, then did the caravan deal. So you haven't missed that
We-
much.
Did we get a long rest off?
Yes, you can long rest.
You didn't.
He can
All
have
right, so I'm still at 9.
You can have so with just the narrow statue, okay, that's a nice round number, roughly.
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
He's back to dodge.
Garlic will,
you have another thing to add to it?
pull out the strange journal and be like, hold up, I can sell this
Okay,
too.
As you guys are going through loot, he pulls out a journal, and Lucy, you very
Like, I'll
quickly
just
see.
sell this.
Yeah, he pulls out. It is your notebook that he puts on the counter with stuff to sell.
I dash for it and I try to yank it.
You're able to grab it because no one's there. It's on the counter. Like Garlic, that was weird. He just charged it.
I
What the heck?
immediately flip it open and start flipping through everything.
Dude, what the heck? That
Where
was
did
in
you
my
get
bag.
this?
It was in my bag.
Yoda back. Have you
Yes.
been following us?
Huh?
Have you been following us?
No.
I lost this before we met you, and you had it? How's that?
It was just sitting in my bag. I just found it this morning. Figured I just didn't notice it or something when I got in my bag.
I'm gonna wander back over, just flipping through it still.
Farseer, did you fuck with the book at all anyway?
No.
Okay. I didn't know if you drew pictures.
I
of it or
wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to my best
Draw
friend.
penis on the page.
Okay. With this, everyone in the group also roll me a D100.
Hey, I did it.
I'll see if the 69 one's anything interesting.
That's a high one.
Yeah, it could have been better. This list. is
What
lovely.
69 get me?
It was
Spencer?
originally going to be a 99. I was
It's
really
not that
excited.
cool. It's not that
Damn, that's
cool.
unfortunate.
It's not as cool as I hoped it would be.
Is this going to be off the random trinket table?
I may have a trinket table for Icewind Dale, but it is for the Reach because Icewind Dale's not a real thing. You wouldn't want to buy that. Okay, then 91. Okay, you might want to buy this. Okay. So as you guys kind of like start gathering around the various things you wish to sell, you also gather together some of the strange things you found. Here are some of the things you find. There is a cracked old. It is not Septic talking. That's funny. I forgot I was gonna fuck with. Don't worry, he did. Yeah, he's telling you. There
Yes,
is
buddy.
Here's what
the
I thought.
cracked. There's a cracked old teacup, and the teacup is kind of like our pirates item the other day. When you put water in it, the water heats up, so it heats up liquid. Cracked old
nice.
teacup.
I thought
Oh.
you were going to say the water leaks out.
No, it probably does.
Turns
It's
into
too
salt
much,
water.
but yeah, it heats
If you
up.
drop it
There is
again, it'll fucking break.
there is a tankard of sobriety. There is a staff of adornment, and there are 2 regular healing potions amongst the trash pile. Eronia, they're fake as they're fucking fake. Fuck, this guy's also a fucking scam artist.
Shit, we're fucking cooked.
You can roll or not. It's up to you if you want to. You can just assume all healing
I'm
potions.
keeping
How
my
much
0.
for the how much for the special teacup?
I think it's 100 gold pieces,
100 gold.
and it heats up any liquid.
How much
Dude,
of
I
this for the
I
staff
could
of
make
adornment?
tea every day.
I believe most of them are 100 gold pieces. I have to remember what the staff of adornment does.
I think you literally just have things hover above it. I think that's literally all it does.
So for it'd be 50 gold pieces for the regular healing potion. For the other magical items, it would be 100 gold pieces. However, if you wish to trade any of those stuff you're selling, some deals could be made. So, yeah. Is there anything out of those items of interest you'd like to point out?
Starting off, I would spend 100 gold pieces to get the 2 healing potions.
So right there with that idea, for the various list of things you posted, he will trade you. He'll take that list of stuff from you, and he'll make a swap. He'll take all the that stuff you put up there, and he'll give you 2 regular healing potions if you want to make that trade.
Pretty good, yeah. Sure.
Okay, I know there's a variety of people's stuff in there, but if you guys want to confirm that, you can basically receive 2 regular healing potions for those goods.
I don't have an opinion. I put nothing into that pile, so
Well, unless someone wishes to try to hardcore haggle, then you can trade those goods, and you guys can receive 2 regular healing potions.
Wasabi, you were yelling at
You-
me for buying fake potions, really?
Nice. There.
The way you do it is you buy the actual.
These are not fake. These were created by my friend many years ago. They are the best quality.
They
I
look
can
just like the
tell.
fake one I bought earlier.
No, they've been aged like a fine wine. Your friend did a great job.
Thank you. He was a good man.
Not everyone's trying to extort you. Just get over it.
I don't know. I never did this stuff before.
Like, I don't know what's fucking real
Start
anymore.
off with not buying stuff from murderers. It helps a little bit.
We don't know what that gnome's done.
I am not a
I think he's
murderer.
done many bad things.
or not.
Anybody who has their gods put knives up to your neck for asking questions about product is not a good salesman. He's a corrupt person.
I know that's why he's lost me as a customer, but that still doesn't mean that we can assume that he is a murderer.
He's definitely a murderer. Why do you think all of his stuff is bloodstained? Probably kills the people who sells their stuff.
It might just be his brand.
That's a stupid brand.
Cool to me.
I mean, it's not the nicest brand, but hey.
Well, as your group receives your 2 regular healing potions, is there any interest in his staff, his teacup, or his tankard?
I don't have enough cash for it.
That's fine. Yeah, it's relatively early. You can always try to haggle with him if you guys really like one of the things he has, but they look like he sells a few miscellaneous common magic items, along with a couple of those healing potions, but those are very valuable in this land. Well, do you guys have anything else you wish to do at Ewan's Trinkets?
Don't think so.
Thank you for your patronage, Fist Slayers. And when you slay another beast and earn gold, come back to the trinkets. Hey. So, do you guys, as you leave Ewan's Trinkets, do you wish to begin your travel to Lonelywood or another 10 town, or do you wish to go and check out that strange shop Lucian had talked about?
Well, what does Lucian want to do? Does Lucian want to go check out the strange shop? You were kind of voting on it earlier.
It seemed dangerous. It seemed
Everywhere is dangerous.
it seemed like a threat to the town in some way, a blemish or a infection, and it won't go away. It might be prudent to look in. But I, of course, have. All I can do is try and persuade. I can't really make you do anything.
Did it look like there was expensive stuff in there?
I mean, you don't have to try and persuade me. If you need something to be done, Lucian, I am your best friend. I will help you out.
You can keep talking. That's just what you told him earlier. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, forming grounds.
I mean, if you think it might be some kind of threat to the town, we should probably go deal with it.
I do. It is. I sensed a lot of darkness around it. And in their darknesses, I look at Tarragon, can be dangerous if not quelled.
Well, is that a yes or a no that you want to go?
Of course, I want to go. I want to learn about it. But, like I said, it is also very dangerous.
Yes, but like literally everything we've done has been dangerous at this point. I think I'm becoming kind of a numb to it.
Well, it's another dangerous thing to add on top then.
My vote is for let's go.
If it gets anything to, maybe we will find a healing potion to replace the one that that they scammed you out of.
Probably a
Yeah,
good
maybe you
idea.
can find another one.
Fucking bullshit.
Can I have one of the ones we bought?
Oh, I don't know. You said they were fake, and you don't seem to really want them that bad.
Yeah, but they also the fake ones we bought were used from a lot of stuff I brought in too.
This is true. Let me make sure they're not fake first.
Sure, drink them.
Just glances at him.
Oh, look, they are useful.
He gives you one.
Thank you.
You're only making an Arcana check. Yeah, okay. No, Alec with a 3. It's whatever you think it is. You can either think it's fake or real. It's up to you.
She'll give Wasabi a concerned look, but she'll pocket it.
It looks. So then with that, it looks just like the other one. It looks just like the fake. The other one. You're like, I don't fucking see a goddamn difference. Yeah, for the other, yeah, they're real. They're fine. They look fine. You know what? Actually, with a 21, these are expertly crafted potions. Whoever made this was an expert in alchemy. Much more skilled than the fucking old gnome seems to be.
So that's the one they got from the caravan.
This is these good potions are what they just got from Ewan's trinkets. Eronia
Okay.
bought one fake one. It did not work when they went to go complain. They got knives to their neck.
Okay.
It's like, Jesus, my God, fucking customer service here is crazy. Okay, so real quick, so Eronia.
They need a no returns, no refund sign. Like,
Yeah, that was fucked
to
up.
avoid fucking counters like that.
Eronia wants to go and check out the shop. Lucian also seems to have an interest in checking out the shop. Wasabi didn't earlier. Tarragon, Garlic, are you guys pushing to go check out the shop or to leave town?
If my friend Lucian wants to do it, then Tarragon's on board.
And I think
Yeah,
that's
Garlic wants to go to the shop.
okay. Unless Wasabi has a good opinion to convince them all, they probably all begin
Unless
to
it's
walk to that
Wasabi
shop.
anyway, he's not gonna tell me nothing.
Okay.
He'll go with his legs.
So, as you guys, Lucian can point out the shop just down the street from you in Trinkets. It's a small town. Um, and as you guys move to the abandoned shop, I believe it used to be called Nine Knuckles. Kind of a weird name for a general store.
Where is it?
Um,
I know.
it is
Nine knuckle.
the very north of this map. Yes, on here. It's this up here where I'm pinging. If you guys go
Okay.
to check it out,
I
it
can't.
does.
I can't
It
see where you're pinging. Oh, there.
AJ's there right now. The token. It appears to
Uh,
be locked.
Ignore the blood in the snow. That was uh, an accident.
And you guys do remember all the blood on his mouth and his shirt and such.
Oh yeah, from looking at the weave, as you put it.
The information was too much. It sounded weird.
It's
And
yes.
he wrote
very,
you might be a
very
bit
dark.
insulted when he talked about how none of you'll be able to understand this, and you didn't understand any of it. And you're like, well, that's fuck. You didn't have to say it.
I know how to weave.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, so we cut himself a needle. Okay, now I understand. So the door to the shop seems to be locked. What do you guys do?
I could try and
I'd like
open
to
it
have
if you
a-
like.
Reaches for her axe.
Do you guys normally break into stores? Is this normal?
Yes.
But the store's shut.
It's shut because they're not open.
They're not ever going to open. So we need to open.
It's abandoned. It's a Davrick's old shop. No one's
Like
here.
wood planks in the windows and such.
Well, I mean, if nobody owns it anymore, then I guess it's okay. So, I suppose.
If Veronia, that is a very loud option. If we want to stay quiet, then I think Garlic should do it.
I
Alright.
could try it.
What you don't believe in legs? You think he can't do it?
I'm pretty sure you can,
What?
but I'm pretty sure I can do it too.
You got a
What are you
turn
doing?
going.
With
Yeah.
this, and I pull out a playing card. I want to do like the credit card thing to open the door.
Do you want to make
Put it in the keyhole. We're like, what the fuck are you doing?
You wanna make
Actually, you have a skeleton key, but it's in the shape of a credit card.
You can
I
either
was
make
like, oh, I want to see this.
you can make a thief tool check or do the knock spell if you have a knock spell.
That's loud. That's also the loud.
I don't have the knock spell, and I don't have thieves tools.
We
I've
don't
just
want to
got
make a loud
playing
noise.
cards.
Shush, nobody
Oh,
listening.
what it is
Crowbar's
then,
looking real good.
So it's just a straight dex save, dex check then. Just hit dex at the top of your sheet then if you're not a thieves tool guy.
22.
That's
23.
very good.
Hey.
Lucian, I think everyone else is impressed. Lucian might piss you off. He fucking did it, and it looked clean as fuck.
I
He
roll
did
my eyes.
He did it smooth as shit.
Wow. Why
And
do people even use
I-
these tools?
I
You
wave
just use a
the
freaking card to open the
I
door.
wave the card at Lucian and go magic, and then make it disappear.
Alex, like, you have to teach me that. That is crazy.
That's not real magic. That's just tricks of the eye.
I don't know. I mean, they opened the door.
Hey, it looks pretty cool to me.
Wow, this place needs a bit of a tidy. Jeez.
This looks great.
Yeah, as the door opens, Terry God, it's a fucking shithole. The fuck is this place? This
Definitely a fixer-upper.
It's the
this
gnome's place. Now this place. This place is great.
this place even worse than the gnomes. Where they get so just an abandoned shop, but it looks like someone deliberately just went about and wrecked it to fucking shit. There's no signs of it. It barely looks like it was ever even a shop.
Not the
I'll go
prettiest
climb
shop.
over the counter and start looking behind it.
Make an investigation check, Garlic. Yeah, it looks to be like maybe a former general goods store, but whatever goods here mostly been taken away and moved, and doesn't seem like much of value. Garlic, like all your investigation checks, you don't find much of value.
I was like, man, this
Can I
place
give him a
is
help
overrated.
action? For God's sake.
If you would like, you could give him the help action, and
Alright, roll again, Garlic.
and
I'll help
depending
you.
on this roll, I might have another thing happen. Since Lucian's helping.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
There it is.
Everyone needs to also make an insight check.
Insight.
Garlic, you're a liar.
Yeah.
I was helping you, and I think you're a fucking liar.
Piece of shit.
Oh, roll.
Only Wasabi.
Niet.
Wasabi, as Lucian helps lead Garlic, Lucian plays it off well. However, Wasabi, you believe Lucian already knows where to go, as he helps Garlic lifts up an old dirty rug, and there looks to be a hidden hatch.
Oh wow.
Oh, very nice, wizard, showing us things that you already know exist.
Just
How do you
fucking
know that's
calls it
down
out.
there? Huh?
What are you talking about, Wasabi?
Yeah, clearly Garlic found that.
Oh yeah, Garlic found it as the wizard
What do you mean?
took his little hand and took him all the way over to the little dirty rug. No, he knew that was down there.
We helped each other.
I mean, no
Like, you
offense,
feel
Legs, but you
insulted.
have the eyes of a blind mouse.
I'm just going to say, Wasabi, you seem very argumentative and controversial
Fucking
today.
heated.
Because no one listens, and then something bad is going to happen to you guys now this time too. It already happened to the girl. You want it to happen to you too?
I mean, what? If you're saying Lucian knew about it, does that mean that you think Lucian's going to hurt us?
Fine. Lucian, did you know that was already there, yes or no?
Let's just say darkness and I are closely intertwined.
That is a complete BS, out of the way of saying nothing. Yes or no? Did you know that was there? In fact, have you been in here before? I think you have.
When he,
No,
when he
I
told
didn't.
us.
Big accusation.
Okay. So did you say no, AJ, right there?
No, I did not.
Okay.
No, it
if,
was there.
if you roll good enough, we don't have to go any farther. No insight check. Roll a deception check for me. If you roll good enough, it stops there. It stops there. But let's see. Wasabi would.
Eh,
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. How about this? Only Dalen can do insight then. 16's not insanely good.
he's a wisdom
But
guy.
it's
Shit.
only I give him a chance. Only Wasabi, but no one
Oh.
else. Okay.
For
here's the thing.
fuck's
The
sake.
rest- okay, 16's still good. The rest of you believe what Lucian says. Like, no, I just helped Garlic. No. Wasabi, Lucian's a dirty lying bitch. You can tell. And actually, okay, no. Here's not a mean answer. Wasabi, Lucian is holding things back, but you can see there is fear behind his reasons for keeping information to himself. There's a reason he's not telling you, and you think he might be scared.
I'll go first if you want.
Oh, so you can show us the rest of the way. Okay. Mr. Brave Guy, Mr. Brave Britches.
If you don't trust him, then let him go first if he wants to.
Oh, I'm gonna let them go first, alright.
It's
Yeah,
like the
Garlic, you
wizard go
found
first.
this?
Yes, we're letting the wizard go first. If he is so trustworthy to all of you, let him go first. He seems to be comfortable with it.
I think you need to calm down a little bit, Wasabi.
I am not going to calm down when someone is blatantly lying to everyone, and everyone is blind.
Why would Lucian lie to us?
He's
It
hiding.
makes no sense.
Like he's always hiding something. Like all of us are hiding something, but he seems to be hiding something the most right now.
Like
I know what scared people look like. I know
what
what
you
to
One
hiding?
do.
sin does
Something.
one sin does not weigh more than another, friend.
Who said? He's calling me friend. There's definitely something wrong with him. He doesn't
I go
like anyone.
downstairs.
No, he is just an
Okay.
I roll
incredibly
my eyes and go
friendly
downstairs.
individual.
You can begin walking on down as you
No, wait up.
go down.
Oh, Wasabi, I think that healing potion made you a little,
I didn't even
paranoid.
drink it.
I think that was caffeinated or something.
By Vince, whenever they all die, I am not giving them rights. Let them turn into undead. I don't care.
The Harvest Lord shakes his head. You know better. We have to be.
I'm
the
sorry,
bigger
they're
people.
dirty barley. There's nothing I can do for them.
Okay, so Wasabi, as you continue, Wasabi, to not want to do this bullshit. You see stuff. Wasabi's gonna be so mad. He's not gonna like this place at all. Okay, so let me somewhat get you an order of how you went down. Okay, I want to show you guys some map. Let me describe a couple things.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks for the
Okay.
load. There we go.
It's a lot of bullshit.
It's fucking dusty in here, or fungusy, or whatever.
So it is as you head down to this old This old dusty basement. You all quickly see it looks to be some sort of old laboratory. There is the walls have a bit of frozen into them as you move down, and it gets colder and colder, and you begin to move into a blue light glow. As you get down here, you see a strange power source maybe in the center that kind of pulses with electrical energy, and the iron's cracking, and there's like these arcane sparks and arcs off of it. There's two glass tanks towards the back with this strange kind of bluish residue covering them. Um, Various tables where experiments occurred. You see two restraining tables that look to be covered in blood. You also see two what look to be cells, and in the cells look to be two horrifying figures, as you see two cold light walkers, the same creature that you had fought in the manor just a day ago.
Oh.
They seem to be inert, dormant, but they could grow hostile at any moment. If you all wish to investigate this room, you're welcome to it, but it might be best to not disturb the creatures in the cells.
I'm
What do you guys
gonna
do?
cast
Are they
detect
like
magic.
are they like firmly secured in the cells?
They're in it, you have to go up and investigate the cells to really get a better idea, but you see what look to be two cold light walkers kind of standing motionless near the cell bars, and their cold light aura is emanating out of them, and you can see the light beaming from them. They are not moving.
I'm gonna
As you
use a spell slot and cast detect magic.
as you cast detect magic, you can see traces of a number of evocation sigils placed along the ground, various tile traps that will erupt with ferocious evocation magic should you step on them.
Okay. I make a note where they are.
However, Lucian,
Mm.
one probably also needs to be quiet if they don't want to disturb the creatures.
Okay, then I whisper, "Let's get looking, but be quiet."
But like how quiet?
Are you going to go down there and start exploring, Lucian?
Like the look of this place.
If you do, Lucian, you're going to have to make a stealth check.
Okay.
I'm just saying, this is what I told you guys, and no one listened.
Stay up
And
here
you
not
all
to wake
see
up anything.
Lucian skulk down, and
Two of these things are a very dangerous prospect.
Lucian does it incredibly calm and calculated as he begins to move down and begin investigating. And if you're looking for stuff, Lucian, you probably begin to stealth your way over to this table. However, with your detect magic, you stay away from the front of the table as you see this. There is an arcane rune that will explode should you step on it. Okay, as Lucian starts skulking around, he's moving slow because he's stealthing. Are you four doing anything?
I'll follow Lucian.
Okay, make a stealth check.
And don't let your best buddy go over there alone.
Okay, good. You're able to do the same thing. Is anyone else over on the left side doing anything?
Aronia's staying put for now.
Okay, I don't blame
Garlic
you.
will
Yeah.
Garlic will
Uh-huh.
come over and try to look at them in their cells.
So you'll probably have to go down the floor a bit. Are you going to risk stealthing and looking for traps to walk across the floor?
Yeah.
Hey, Garlic,
let's-
because I actually like you, I'll give him guidance.
Okay, you give guidance. The first one, so you don't have, you can save the guidance so you need it, but the first one, let's make a stealth check.
Rogue.
I'm just hoping. I'm hoping it goes. There you go. It's
Very good.
Hey,
Now,
there's a rogue.
as you're going off on your own, make me a very important investigation check.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's gonna set off
There
that
it is.
trap.
That is not enough.
You might
As
want to
you
use that guidance though.
Will guidance help?
I don't know. It's up to him to know if he wants to use it.
I think we should use it.
Yeah, he's gonna use it.
Okay, roll a d4.
Please roll a 4.
Come on, bro. Yeah.
1d4.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing.
I'll give you a
10.
number.
I was wrong anyway.
Tragic. As you begin to walk and you move towards the cells,
Well, your new character out of the way. Dude.
the goblin steps on the tile as there's an eruption of lightning energy, and your body is zapped garlic, and you take 12 lightning damage, and your body is
Oh, no.
fried.
That's half my health.
You then quickly lurch off. You probably fall to the ground fucking shaking from the static, and you do see the tile goes inert.
Do the fucking cold walkers hear that?
Not, I don't know. They don't seem to react yet. Maybe he was far enough
Okay.
away. Who knows?
Who
knows?
Garlic, what are you doing?
Just lay there for a few.
You led us into a death trap, you stupid wizard.
As you do that, you two make an investigation or perception check. You can give up your roll to give someone advantage if you would like.
I'll give advantage. Because I'm not good at either of those.
Yeah, it'd be an investigation or perception. So I think Lucy likes investigation. Good. So with Tarragon's help. Okay, 1 second.
Words I never thought I'd hear.
He's
Tarragon's
always
help.
helping.
With Tarragon's help.
Like, I'm
You
always
succeed.
willing to help. You just don't. You're just not willing to receive it most of the time.
Give me 1 second.
You're my best buddy in this room right now.
As you look about that table, you find various surgical such tools. They act as a healer's kit. You also find there's a basic poison vial on there, and there's various preserve jars with various organs, and the various preserve jars are labeled with A1, A2, and you do see one of them is labeled with a couple names, and a name pops out to you that says Third Den, which was the speaker's wife.
Okay.
You see,
I kind of want. What is it? What part of Third Den is it?
It'd be like her kidney or her liver or something like that.
Okay.
If you have a preference, you can decide. Because I don't have. I just have.
I have no preference.
So it's not like her heart, so we could say it'd be like a kidney.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna
Yeah, but
take
it has her name.
healer's
But there's
kit,
a
sure.
healer's kit, which is interesting, and then there is a basic poison there. As you search that up, Garlic, you're able to stand up off the ground, having taken massive lightning damage as you're
Oh, yeah,
bloody.
he just makes his way back to the stairs.
He slowly
Look at
walks
him
back.
you mind if I take
Don't-
poison?
Don't
Lucian?
look like you're doing so good.
I just wanted to get a.
Why are you
close
going to
look
drink
at
it?
the White Walker. And I got
No,
fried.
that was not in character, but that's fine.
I'll give it to you if you drink some.
How about later?
Oh yeah, the two of you really don't see anything
I'll
wrong
give
with
it
the
to
guy
you.
leading us to a place full of those things.
And I will take the healer's kit for myself.
I think we should probably
And the
leave
kidney.
this place.
Like 5 seconds, I think we should fuck off, bro.
This is not cool at all.
As you guys look, so as Wasabi and Ironia make perception checks, as you guys are standing up on the stairs when they were looking around.
Nope.
Yeah, Ironia, this place sucks. This is fucking.
I'm
evil.
too busy. You can blame me.
Also, Wasabi, you both just want to get the fuck out. It just seems like there's just danger everywhere. There are a number of interesting things. I don't even think you guys are focusing on the interesting things. It's just this place is fucked. The more stuff we fuck with, the more bad it's gonna get.
Yeah, those things wake up. We're gonna have some trouble. Yeah, those things.
This is a reminder. This is
For a place
eh,
that's so abandoned, it seems pretty organized down here.
it does, doesn't it?
I'm gonna get within 30 feet of this thing and put my detect magic on it.
Okay. Tarragon, are you following?
I am following where he walks.
Well, with detect magic going, there is you follow him, but you don't instantly walk as there looks to be another trap up here.
Put my hand in front of your chest. Stop you.
You can make an Arcana check on that machine if you'd like.
Oh, spirits guide me.
Mm,
Not that great.
no, I mean, what you could tell is some sort of runic magic powered this. However, it has since broken down for some reason. It is currently not functional. It actually is volatile, where it could. There's a chance the thing could maybe explode at any moment, but you can't learn much more about it.
Okay.
I guess how you get to that point, is over here. These two vials over here look interesting.
There's a cold Nightwalker right there.
This book also looks interesting. There are also two bookshelves with some
Fuck.
interesting things on them.
I'll give
books.
you a word of encouragement and bardically inspire you.
Okay. Alright. I like books. I'll go for the book.
Okay, I'm gonna head to the book.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not going right. So I'll for
I
now.
go for the +3 rapier.
When he walks by, Garlic's gonna be like, "We should get out of here."
You guys are welcome to do whatever you would like. You see Lucy and
moment.
Tarragon are exploring.
I have my hand out in front of me. Just one moment.
So as you move forward, there is specifically one of those floor traps placed directly in front of where this book would be. You would have to disarm this trap to get towards it, or have some sort of magic to make the book come to you.
Shit.
Or you could attempt to disarm it.
You have a bardic.
Well, I don't have like dispel magic or anything.
Maybe a thieves tool would be needed.
Oh.
Or you could
Do I get garlic?
You could ask
Garlic's
Garlic.
terrified
fuck.
right now.
Yeah. I don't think you would.
If you cast Thunder
Tarragon,
Wave to
do you-
blow the book off the table.
You could
I
choose to do
don't think
something
that
like
would
that
be
as well.
terribly smart.
You'll probably just want to grab the book and run away.
Do you have
I agree.
like a
Feels like there's
staff or
no way
something?
out.
I don't have fucking mage hand.
Not this party.
I've got a rope.
You could try to lasso it off. If it falls in the tile, it is destroyed.
Is it a magic book?
You don't know. Go touch it.
Well, what
I'm not
if
picking
we,
up. Okay.
well, what if we throw something into the thing that sets the thing off?
Oh, if I just
So
get
that
a
when
hand
we're
axe
at a
over there.
distance.
That's really loud though, and the walkers might wake up.
Yeah.
You're close enough now, it might disturb the creature.
Fuck. I don't have anything. Whatever. Forget it then.
No, we've come this far. Let's get it.
How are we supposed to get it?
Well, we could get Garlic's tools and disarm it.
Look at him. He's not coming back down here.
I said tools, not him.
Oh, so you're going to do it then.
I mean, if you want, but I think you're better at the magic stuff.
I'm not good with those thieves' tools.
Yes, but I have faith
What
in
do you claim to be?
I'll do it if you really want me to, but I'm not as good at this as you are. Okay, come on. Gary, can I borrow some tools?
Yeah, I got this crowbar too. If you guys just want to try to grab the book. He pulls out a crowbar from his bag and his thieves' tools. He's like, "You can choose."
Make your choice.
I'm trying to impress him, so I'm going to take the tools.
I want to cast message and say, see if one of them has a staff or something that's really long.
Oh, does anyone have a staff?
You didn't buy it from Ewan's.
I have a great axe, but I don't think it's that long.
You could cut the book.
Chop it in half.
I take the thieves' tools.
Okay. So Garlic gives up his diesel, which is very nice of him. And would you like, as your buddy walks away, would you like to attempt to disarm this trap with a thieves' tool, Tarragon?
I would like to. I am not proficient with thieves' tools.
It's just a dex check.
Not
I'll
sleight
have
of hand, just straight dex.
It's just a dex check, my friend. There's no boost you have yet. You're proficient with thieves.
Okay. I am going to die. It was nice knowing you all.
You're fine, brother.
Goodbye.
The trap is not going to kill me. It's the
Probably
That's true.
Lucian with the
Yeah, the
inspiration
walkers
going.
are gonna find
the
close.
walkers are going to annihilate me.
Well, you'll see what
Uh,
happens.
Yep.
Okay, so that time's gonna be enough. So here's what's gonna happen.
No.
As you go to disarm the trap, you try to impress Lucian, but this is not in your skill set. And you do trigger it, and you take 11 lightning damage. It then is enough as it cries through the room. Maybe it's your own noise, maybe it's the trap going off. But you then see a cold hand grab on to the bar, and the bar begins to freeze until it shatters from the grip of this creature. Paragon, you can't do a whole lot. If you want, you could grab the book and run away or do something else. What would you like to do?
I want to grab the book and run away.
Okay, so that's your plan. Lucian, what are you doing as you see this happen?
My eyes go wide. I say, run. I
Okay,
start
run.
running towards
Are
the
you
stairs.
three also considering running? I brought the stairs down here. Well, are you three doing anything? Or are you also three preparing to run?
Seems like
Garlic's
everybody wants to
running.
get out. I think we're getting out.
So let me see something. Tarragon, roll me an initiative check.
Okay.
I need to see if the monster's faster than you.
Let's get this a decent one.
That's good
17.
enough. I won't roll. That's very good. I'm not going to even risk a nat 20. That's very good roll. You have very good initiative at +4.
Good old bards.
So you're able to
Mhm.
quickly grab it, grab the book, and begin sprinting. And unless anyone else wishes to fuck with it, you guys are able that you can fully sprint out before the creature. There might be one ray of frost that just behind one of you, maybe it nicks Tarragon's tail just a little bit, like, oh, that was cold. But you're guys able to round the corner and begin scaling up the steps when you return the ladder, right, or the steps, whatever, to as you guys return here. And you close the hatch.
Oh, oh. Ow. That hurt.
Yeah, that doesn't look
but
very
I
fun
got-
for you.
But I got the book. And Garlic, here's your tours back. They might be slightly singed.
Let me look.
You almost got us killed. Should have just taken the crowbar.
I hang my
You're in
head
the
and go,
first place.
next time I will listen to your expertise.
I'll take the book from Tarragon's hands.
Okay, you want to check it out?
Yeah.
Do you
See what
keep
we
it
got
hidden at
here.
all? Okay, do you keep it hidden at all from the party? Do you care if they hear you? Or
No.
Okay. It looks to be a journal from Davrick, a testament to the cold light. What was I before her kiss, wasting away with no purpose? But now I know the divine truth. The maiden's touch is not simply frost, it is divinity given physical form. Her conjured aurora carries more than beauty. It is a conduit, a radiant cascade of her will that touches land and mind alike. Nightly she blesses the snow, and the ice remembers. In that glow I have harvested the essence of her serenity. Deep beneath the tundra I found it. blue fungus, dormant but glimmering like her stars. I now know it to be a strain of the ancient disease known in foreign tongues as the frigid woe, a fungus once cold in ages past, but now the everlasting rime has sheltered it, encouraged its growth. Finally, it has worked, a true path for me to serve the maiden to even greater heights. Third End Snowcrest was infected and became one of the blessed. More must be tested. The blue fungus is no longer just a disease, it is a blessing. It acts quickly. Spores inhaled or injected create crystalline frost within the blood. The body dies, yet the soul flickers. Her light reaches in. Not all are chosen, but some, oh some, rise again in service. Cold light walkers. Creatures only the maiden could bring to the reach. But now, so can I. I turn my work next to the fauna of the Reach. Perhaps more than just humans can embrace her divinity. The druids she cherishes awaken the creatures of this land. But what if I made them true worthy servants? One bear cub resisted the woe. One fox cried like a child. They were failures. But the egg Riker found, egg might be different. I do not yet know what it is, only that it survives frost better than any creature I've encountered. The egg is nearly ready. Her light has embraced it. The creature was already different, elemental born, perhaps. Once it hatches, it will be hers. A perfect beast, a cold light horror. Riker has sent word of something grand, something he has found. Maybe he's found the mother of the egg. So close we are. Good mead is where the beast lies. I must make haste. Sethik and his traveling caravan can keep an eye on the lab until I return. Must decide what purpose to use the walker's fur. Perhaps Bremen finally deserves her grace. And that is the last entry in the journal. So it looks as if it's Davric's journal talking about experiments to replicate the Frost Maiden's divinity as he created cold light walkers using some fungus known as the frigid woe. It seemed he also has begun to not just make humanoids into cold light walkers, maybe making animals as well, discussing the creatures the druid has awakened. And then it seems that he found an egg with his comrade Riker. And Lucian, you believe an egg is what you saw him exiting his store with after learning this information. And it seems they've gone to Goodmead, which is another 10 town, to maybe find the mother of this egg and turn it into a cold light horror. And that is what it looks like Davric is working on.
Uh,
What does it say?
Yeah, is it good reading after you almost got our companion killed?
it's, they are making. They are reawakening the frigid touch that died so long ago. They found fungus and they tested it on Thurden. And I think they're going to make something terrible in Goodmead. A monster.
That's not good.
No, it isn't.
What do we do?
What do we do?
I'm still going to Lonelywood. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I
This
don't
doesn't
know.
change anything.
Yeah, Only was probably the best choice.
Oh, here's a small thing. You would have saw this with your perception earlier with somebody that wasn't very good on the stairs. You saw caged dead animals. So there's something for you.
Right.
His favorite.
Some of them said they had blue eyes. So, with that journal found, do you guys wish to head back into the laboratory?
I think I had
Not
gotten
I mean,
my
without,
fill.
not without at least a short rest.
No.
Okay. So, with that, is there anything else you guys would like to do in the town of Bremen?
Gonna go get my servants before we leave.
Well, you guys go to the inn. You might even take a short rest, if you guys would like. I imagine you got up really early in the
Sure.
morning to go and do this, but you guys don't have to. But you can use one of your short rests for the day if you wanna. If anyone needs it, I think Garlic needs it. Tarragon might need it too.
Yeah.
Actually, he got
There you
Um,
go.
I'm at half health.
So after you guys go to the inn, get 1 and 2 in short rest. Are you guys ready to begin your travel?
I think so.
I'm
Well,
more than ready.
Get those short rest dice rolled off. I'm gonna go to the bathroom again. Take a little break, like 5-minute break or whatever, and then do your hit dice, and we'll get in our travel.
I want to burn another hit dice.
Another.
Another.
Oh, we'll give Wasabi the healer's
Also-
kit.
Oh, Bobby.
I could just
Well,
heal myself with a spell, to be fair.
Also,
I'll
for
hold off.
garlic,
I'll hold
the
off for
only
now.
reason garlic I am not healing you was I was expecting us to run. If not, if we had entered combat, I would have healed you. I was trying to save spell slots for when we're traveling.
Mad at me because I keep trying to talk about your past. Wasabi.
Oh, are we talking about our past now?
And I asked you if you were mad at me for trying to bring it up.
I'm always going to be mad. I'm always angry about something.
You know, it can't be healthy being angry all the time.
Seem more angry than usual, to be honest.
It's a little hard to be in a good mood whenever people are casually, like, fraternizing with people that have killed past companions, giving them money, getting extorted. No one listens to my warnings. No one trusts me that this wizard is lying to us about something. Something is different about him.
What do you think I'm lying to you about?
Well, you clearly lied to our group about being in that building before. You definitely have been there. No one just magically
told
knows
you.
where a magic hatch is under a rug.
Of course,
didn't even
people
hide it.
magically know, especially when I use my magic to look inside of it.
Great, you have a door finding spell? That's a great spell. Maybe we should use it in the future. I'll ask about it all the time.
Whatever.
I think you're being a little harsh.
Garlic almost died, and it was his fault.
I didn't tell him to do that. He should have followed my footsteps, if anything.
Oh, also, Garlic. Did you really take his book? That's a little mean.
Take his. It just showed up in my bag.
Like I
I
know
think his
I
book
know we find
teleports.
things, and I know the rule of cool. Where if you find it, it's yours. But like that was his. Like that's his personal like little like diary or whatever.
Hey, I have not stolen from any of you. Yet.
I was waiting for it.
No, I've
I think
definitely
his
not
book is
stolen off
magical. I
any of
think
you
it
either.
teleports.
Wait, the book has teleport powers?
Clearly.
I mean, it would make sense. Lucian is a very powerful magic caster. Maybe he needed a book that could teleport.
I'm still pretty novice, but I assure you my book cannot teleport.
So,
I
so
can't
even
are you all
teleport.
I've
powerful
seen-
with your door finding spells, or are you a good wizard?
I've seen you fling flames about killing enemies. I can't do that. You're definitely powerful.
Yeah, but can you open a door like you did? That was pretty cool.
You're really hung up on this.
I tend to get hung up whenever people's lives are at stake. Yes. But as long as we're all in
Oh.
agreement to leave this place and not come back, I'll drop it for now.
We should come back later.
No, never, ever, for any reason.
Yeah, if by some magical reason we get strong enough to handle multiple of those things, sure, we can come back.
What happens to Bremen if those things get out?
Hopefully they don't get out.
I think they're dead.
Maybe they can handle it. Maybe.
I mean, they did just like break the bars, right?
It got out very easily.
Town's probably already screwed. We should get out of here now.
Garlic, can you lock the door?
You think a door is going to keep them back?
It might buy the town a little.
Would you prefer
Would you
going
guys-
inside and killing them?
No. I prefer not ever rousing them in the first place.
We'll keep it locked so no one comes in to rouse them again.
But we got a really interesting book for Lucian to read.
Oh yes, great little book. Now he has 2 great little books.
And he has Garlic's book too.
Oh great, 3 books. Spell book, diary, and scary book full of lies and blasphemy. Great.
Tired of your animosities.
Well, I'm tired of your lies.
I'm
I'm
tired of
actually
all
starting
your
to believe
lies.
Garlic didn't steal it. I bet Garlic actually was right. Oh yeah, well, unless you guys want to go kill it, I want to leave.
Nice, he's a penis.
Penis.
Okay. Do you guys wish to join Wasabi in his mission to fuck off?
Yeah, let's go to Lonelywood.
To Lonelywood? Yep, let's go.
We'll go meet
Very good.
the lady and figure about the white moose.
As Lucian
Yeah, let's go kill
continues
White.
to hold on to
White.
Garlic's notebook.
White.
It's fucked up.
Did you look in this, Garlic? You
No,
said you
but now
found
I'm
it.
kind of sad that I didn't.
It's just drawings.
Can I see?
He's a very good artist.
He's a very
Is he?
good.
I'll show you.
Oh, how does he know that you're a good artist?
Have you looked
Mm.
inside the
How
book,
does he
Harry?
know? Have you drawn in front of him?
Yay, I want to
You,
do
you
it.
100% have. You 100% drawn it.
Yes, he drew a very good likeness of my head on a pike.
I did
Oh,
do
yeah.
that.
It was a beautiful drawing.
Wait, how do you know that? How did you know I drew that?
Eh.
I got a glimpse of it when you were drawing it.
As you all begin your travel on this day, it's not heavy snow, but there are heavy winds on this day, as there are frigid winds on your travel that make your journey an extra bit difficult. Disadvantage on range attacks, impossible to fly, hearing reduced to 100 feet, and open flames are immediately extinguished. So you must have actual shelter if you wish to make fire.
Oh.
Oh, great.
So as frigid winds are blowing, but it's not one of the worst. This is a more, for how shitty it is, this is a common weather day. This is slightly worse than normal, but it's
Well,
it
it's
is
quite
shitty.
mild.
But there's a frigid wind. One of the first thing that happens on your guys' travel, that's kind of an automatic thing, is as you guys are needing to, the road has snowed over basically completely between Targos and Bremen, and you'll need to cross that frozen river again from last time. So you guys will have to cross that frozen river or extend your journey by a decent bit to bypass it. Would you guys like to risk crossing that river again? It went good last time.
I can't guarantee a nat 20 for crossing the river.
That's the thing. So it's up to you guys. So you guys experienced before. It
You
won't be
fucking-
quite as many as last time. It'll be just one for each person crossing.
I think
And
we
as
can
you
do
guys-
this.
I could show
I'm
you
down
guys
for it.
where you guys are at.
Let's cross the river.
Do we do what we did last time? Someone else goes over with a rope.
Should it be Aronia?
So you're welcome to. So
You are
before
strong.
you plan too far, you're welcome to plan it out. But for the base check, what I would need, let's see, to cross, you need to make an acrobatics check, or you risk falling onto the ice and risk breaking it where you fall into the freezing water. So it's an acrobatics check to cross, unless you have an interesting ability to back yourself up for.
I mean, I could try skating across like this one.
The acrobatics aren't my
Did do it
best.
fairly flawlessly last time. Have a +3 to acrobatics.
I've got a +4.
Yeah,
I could jump over and put a rope across.
Oh, perhaps the small ones should go first. They have the least likely chance of breaking
Oh.
the ice.
Oh, Eroni, you're really strong. Could you throw garlic?
probably.
You have to roll really
Yeah,
good.
like a football.
If it throws me and
So-
does poorly, and I just go directly into the
Yeah,
ice,
so that's the downside. He'd
that'd
have to
be
roll.
terrible.
It could work very good. Alec would have to roll very good, and if it's a bad roll, you instantly go in the freezing water.
Garlic's like, I think
I
I'd
could,
rather
but
just, I think I'd do it
I mean,
myself.
we could do a guidance. We can do a bardic. We can do
Yeah, I think I could throw you pretty well.
I don't know. I don't want to fall in.
I mean, we could also
Well,
just
see,
guidance and bardic him walking across normally.
We call it throwing. It could also just be you like curling him across the ice.
Okay, fine. But you're tying a rope around me in case I fall in.
All right.
That seems fair.
Good, then we can basically go fishing whenever you fall through the ice. Great.
Garlic will get his rope out and tie it around him. Be like, okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna have Alec fucking just launch you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
like a
bardic.
missile.
I'll
can-
bardic.
You can Bardic Eronia or Garlic. He may also need it. There is no correct choice in this situation.
I mean, I
Both
could
are
technically
correct.
just burn all my bardics and bardic both of them.
This is, as a reminder, this is the first encounter on the travel.
Yeah.
We have 8 hours of travel to go. So as we
It's
so,
only bardics.
At least a guidance
That's
would
so-
be good.
Oh, that is up to
Yeah,
you.
I'll
then.
guide either way.
So, what the check is it is an athletics from Alec, and depending on the roll, we'll change Daniel's roll.
Okay. I roll athletics.
Is he reckless?
And
If
my
she
God.
uses she could use a rage to get advantage if you wanted to burn
Ooh.
a rage.
so it's 16 with guidance.
Not really.
You.
I
Not
have-
really
use the
enough
bardic.
just to
I
lead you all
have-
the way across. It's
Garlic.
not
Well,
terrible.
The bardic.
am
Well, you
bardic.
could use the bardic for yourself. but
Add
the-
a
it lasts
bardic
10
on
minutes.
top of it, Erode. Add a bardic on top of it.
So dirty 20.
Okay, that's the 20's plenty. That's what I was looking for a 20. As you're able to launch Garlic across, and Garlic you're able to tuck and roll with an 18 where you don't take bludgeoning damage from the fall. But Garlic you have landed safely across the frozen river.
Oh yeah. He'll untie the rope and then tie it around a tree.
Okay, you can tie it around a tree, and the rope is still held off. Someone back at the with the party's holding onto the rope. You guys can take the rope to safely come across. You can have advantage with your acrobatics from what Garlic did.
Okay.
I guess I'll go next.
I'm sorry, I rolled. I'm sorry.
Wasabi, you get
No,
across
no.
with
Uh,
actually it doesn't even. It's you're like
Sabi
it's
walks
fucking- it's
back.
frozen.
Sorry, it wasn't my turn.
He's a raccoon.
See the next
Legs and torso are reunited.
Good enough. That's good enough to do what you're doing.
At 2/16, it's meant to be.
Sweet.
Eronia and Tarragon. You're
19.
great, Eronia. Now Tarragon
All right,
can
those
fuck
were
it up.
everything.
At least he's the one who doesn't mind the cards.
Oh, boy.
It's only Tarragon.
After my excellent performance
At least it
last
is a
time.
+4. That's not bad.
Ocean's gonna be like, oh no.
No,
This is
no,
Nice.
Tarragon's drowning.
So
Fuck.
through Eronia and Tarragon. So with
Damn
this new comrade that has decided to journey with you, this strange goblin man, through his risking his own life with Eronia's help, you all were able to safely get across. Another weird thing that happens. So for I guess Garlic would be new for Garlic, but 1 and 2, Lucy's companions, they go to cross and they're just fucking it up. They're falling in the water, breaking through the ice. They crawl their way out. It's slow. It takes time. They're fucking eating shit constantly, but eventually 1 and 2 do exit out of the frozen water. Ice is probably starting to form on like their cloaks and such, and they don't seem bothered. They seem fine.
They don't
Oh.
shiver or anything.
What are they?
They aren't human. There's no way.
They all just have
Even Terran got me
maybe-
freezing from that.
frost.
Maybe they're Selkies.
True.
Selkies don't smell like that.
Yeah.
We've only met one. We can't know for sure.
And he didn't smell that great, to be honest.
Well,
Something
regardless, we should keep going. This frigid wind is fucking horrible.
THA did a
That's true.
subject. They're always hiding
God.
something.
Place
Oh.
sucks. So you just get blasted wind. So as you guys continue your travel, good. We get no exhaustions there. I just needed to see if we got exhaustions. Good job. That would have started off our journey with a bunch of exhaustions amongst the party.
Mhm.
So you guys continue your travel. Here's where we get into some of our skill checks. So as a reminder, we're not always going to just have one person who can kind of easy spam through them and get us dubs. You can have one person who say they're really good at survival do one, but other people need to participate as well. So say like Lucian had mentioned do an investigation one time. They're kind of group checks. So for your first traveling check, you guys choose one amongst your group, and they choose which check they wish to use. They must be proficient in it, and if they choose a weird one, like say athletics, they have to someone explain how it works to help the party travel. So how do you guys wish to do this first check?
Well, if we are going to Lonelywood, maybe someone familiar with Lonelywood should take charge.
Ronia.
All right, I can do that.
I'm
Do you
still
want to do
learning
your
this
athletics
place.
thing?
I don't know if I can get it with athletics. I would try.
Well,
it,
what
but
I
yeah.
told you, what it is,
Um,
it's you running, it's you basically full sprinting ahead to check out for danger and stuff, and you might just end up in a counter by yourself. But you'll see it first.
Yeah, I'll give that a try.
Or, so that's basically what it, or you can risk to go for like the DC 30 something to carry the party on your back and just run with them.
I
And you would
can't
just
beat
need,
that.
you would need a super, I'd need like a nat 20 and you could do it. So yeah, so you could do athletics, and this is you running up by yourself, basically.
Let's see how it goes.
And we're looking for, that's a very mid roll. Okay. Since it's mid, roll me a D100 along with it, Alec. That'll let me determine which way I'm going to go. Okay, I'll go that way.
The best Fallout.
So here's
Yeah.
what you guys are doing. Apparently it's not bad anymore. I know it's like I'm getting off topic, but
No, it's
heard it.
Country roads.
I will
dirty
never give it a
roads.
chance, but apparently it's good.
It's
But I will
playable.
never give it a chance.
You can play
So
a
just-
ghoul now. It's so cool.
So just a small thing. As you guys are moving past Bremen, you pass by the town of Targos. That's the town where you can see they seem to almost like relish in their human sacrifices, as there's multiple bodies hung outside the walls, and that's the town you avoided as you heard some of the bad things that were happening there. And as you
I
pass
get
by,
PTSD.
yeah, it's like it's sketchy. As you pass by there, and you begin now on the long stretch of road to Tourmaline, which Tourmaline is right next to Lonelywood, but there's this long stretch of road. Something happens, and Eronia will come across this as she sprints up ahead to check out things. Eronia, there is off the road a bit. There is a small frozen lake, and you see what looks to be a strange polar bear that is fishing into the frozen lake.
Oh, just a polar bear with a fishing rod.
And it's just sitting on the edge of the dock fishing in the lake, and it looks like a fucking polar bear fishing.
Why does it have an eye patch with it? Is it,
Just
or is that an eye like literally carved into the eye patch, or is
I
it
don't
just
know,
a really
you're
bad
not
eye
even
patch?
Go
Yeah, you're
ask
not
it.
there. So with the Eronia, as you kind of see this running by, is there anything you do or whatever?
So she's pretty close to it then. I'm assuming if she runs up to it.
You're probably seeing it from a decent bit away. It's up to you how close you want to get to it. For the vague information, you're probably decently far away from it, unless you want to get closer to learn more, or if you want to wait for your party or anything.
Yeah, she'd probably get back to the party and tell Wasabi that she found what's probably an awakened animal.
What
So-
species is it?
It's a polar bear. I'm holding a fishing pole.
You guys gonna kill that one too?
Only,
Supposed to
only
eat
if
us,
we
yes.
need to.
What is your attitude? I'm just trying to tell you there's something cool up ahead.
Oh, let's go find out if he's a nice guy.
I don't
If
know.
not,
Like,
then you guys can kill it.
Wasabi's had like a stick of cheese up her ass all day.
It's been bad.
It's been a bad day.
Don't need to snap at everything. We're not your enemies.
True.
I'm not so sure about that. For some of you.
Do you want me to do a
Wasabi,
magic
at least
trick
you
and
didn't
improve your
spend
mood?
50 gold on a fake healing potion.
This
Yeah,
is true. Good job.
and I'm not even grumpy about it.
True.
Not gonna be about it now because you got a good one.
Do
She
you want a
got
magic trick to cheer you up?
It's from my
Well,
personal goals anyways, so I don't know why you're mad.
Mad. I like magic. Show me a trick as we go meet the polar bear.
Okay, so Evroni, they seem to be following you as they wish to check out. And this looks like this abandoned dock along this very small frozen lake, and the polar bear just seems to be sitting there and fishing its line. There's a bucket next to it full of fish.
It's literally just Volibear.
Hey, excuse me. Got a call out.
You see the creature slowly turns around, and then about this moment you get close, you see this polar bear it's pretty freaking big. And actually, it should be more like this is a very
shit.
like it's huge. It's massive. Maybe not a
The
full large
entire
creature,
dock starts to
but
sink.
it's very big.
Nice
As you get closer, it's a
tracks.
very big creature. As travelers, not many seem these days on the old path. Please, do not be scared. I only hunger for fish these days.
Well, we figured you'd be nice, given that our animal friend over there is relatively nice too.
Yes, I do not hunt men. Not anymore. Please, feast. And the polar bear gestures to the bucket of fish. You are far from hearth. Take food. This land forgets the warmth of generosity, but I do not.
I like
I
this
will
guy.
greatly accept your food. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Is it just knucklehead trout, or is there anything else?
Yeah, just a miscellaneous fish. There's some knucklehead trout in there, but I had some other miscellaneous fish. I can't I don't know if some random cold weather fish. I don't know what type of. They're just some basic stuff, but yeah, just like various fish that can be cooked up and active as right. There's a lot of them, and you are welcome to take as much as you need. It is not hard for me to gather food. Be sure to eat up.
If you're kind. Do you like alcohol at all?
Oh, you wish to give me in return?
Yeah.
So the old ways have not been lost. I would love a drink.
Nice. She'll pull out that fine bottle of wine she was holding on to and give it to him.
And in the polar bear will drink. And you notice the polar bear has too much etiquette. As it pulls a cup and pours it into the cup with its big claws and paws, and it begins to pass the bottle around. This is quite delicious. I must know what brings one to travel these frozen roads in this age.
Oh, just a trip to Lonely Wood.
We're going
Just
to
a
her
trip.
grandma's. Yeah.
I wish you safe passage. It is most dangerous, but You all seem to have a skill about you.
Yeah, our group's been through a lot recently. I think we'll be through a lot more together.
Well, as an old bear, I have seen much of this land. Should you need any insight of some of its location, I can do what I can to aid.
Anything of note on the way to Lonelywood? I don't know if you've been through that area from here.
Hmm. Not much other than the moose. It has been rampaging and killing the locals.
Yeah, we have a friend we're gonna meet down there and talk to about that. We might have to deal with it.
It is sad what has happened to the animals, but putting them at peace may be the only answer now.
Yeah, with what we did to that giant trout, it seemed like a mercy.
I had heard of such a creature in Bremen. It has been slain.
Yeah, we ended up having to slay it.
Quite impressive. Might I test your group's skill for myself?
In what way?
Turn.
There are many dangers in the Reach that I cannot deal with myself, but perhaps ones with skill could do so. But I will not send those into danger they cannot handle. So allow me to test if you can handle it, as it begins to like tower over you all.
As much as I'd love a good fight, I don't know if we should use any resources on such a long trip for a training fight.
I understand. It is your decision. But I will not send such young, kind people to death without knowing what they can handle.
You're not sending us anywhere, though, right? We're just kind of
Not,
making our own way.
not unless you wish for it.
If it gives you any kind of idea of our strength, we did kill one of those frost walkers, or light walkers.
Proud words, but martial skill, prove to me, is all I will truly accept.
So what exactly should we do, guys?
I mean, if we're going to eat his fish, we should probably like show some gratitude.
I mean, happy to battle him if you guys are willing to with the resources to do it.
We're not gonna make it to Lonely Wood in the night anyway.
That's true.
We'll
I
just
guess
try to minimize what we use.
garlic.
We'll just take these fish out of the way to not let them go to waste.
Garlic
Everyone
Lucian, what do you think?
Draws his rapier. Go, minimal effort.
Minimal spells. You can go ahead.
The Deadpool reference?
Yes.
It was good.
Oh, effort. What's going on?
We're gonna fight the bear for fun.
With minimal effort.
Raise an
killing.
eyebrow. Have fun, I guess.
Well, no, come join.
It's a group effort.
Just no
like
shooting
a
to
garlic.
kill.
Well, that's all I do. I can't pull my firebolt.
Just don't try to kill.
I'll try not to.
It'd probably take more than a few firebolts to really hurt him, anyways.
He's really big, though.
He is really big. He's a buff man's.
How tall are these ruin walls?
They're mostly crumbled. They're not going to get much cover.
Okay.
Is that how you want to do this?
Approach me, that of which your party sends to brace the danger, and those behind you will do what they can to slow me down before I slaughter you.
Lucian, can you get your friends in on this?
No.
They don't really seem to do much in a fight.
I'm not going to risk them and then put them in danger.
Plus, they're carrying the cheese. Don't risk
But
their
you're
lives.
but you're willing to
Exactly.
put us in danger.
Yes. For cheese?
They seem pretty sturdy. They just walked to that freezing water, no problem.
They seem so sturdy.
I told you I'm not going to risk them. Let's just do this.
All right.
Slaves are expensive.
Depends
Unless
where you
guys
go.
have anything else, the creature. Now, prepare yourselves, for I, the Winter Walker, will see if you are worthy to know the truth of this land.
Guys, he has a title. I think we're screwed.
No.
We're really screwed.
no,
Holy fuck.
no.
I'm just a werebear.
He's not raging.
I know. I wasn't ready for it. He said prepare us.
Uh-oh.
And then, so I guess as you look back at everything ready, as soon as you walk up Eronia, the fucker so fast charges the shit out of you as he takes his claw.
Misses.
So as he goes to slash you once, you're then ready yourself as you as you parry it and spark fly in the air as you start to like slowly move back in the snow. It then goes for an uppercut as it brings its claw down on you for 16 slash damage as it claws and slams you into the ground. You can feel the wind be taken out of your breath. You begin breathing hard slowly, get yourself up, spit out some blood as you all see this behemoth of a creature slam Eroni into the ground. It lets out a roar.
I
Yeah, what's
should
up?
have burned another hit dice. That would
So
have
then
killed me.
it was a lot. You see that this creature who was very kind and like it comes up and just slams the shit out of her.
Prepare
it is
yourself. As bitch slaps me.
And hard. And now it is all your guys' turn. By about this time, Wasabi, because of your background stuff, you can tell this is not an awakened animal. This is something else.
Oh.
What do you all do? You guys can go in order, the initiative order, or kind of change it up since I went first. So, but technically, it's Garlic and Eronia.
Aurania will
Is
rage.
there anything you want to do while you're up there? Just rage.
Yeah, I would rage and just swing into it.
I'll let you go first because you're like right in its face.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey, nice.
Ooh.
That's big one.
that's
Fuck, you don't have
serious
brutal
blood.
critical yet.
25 though with rage.
Another 2 on there.
Mm.
I'm very happy to see that it takes damage because I was scared when I saw were creature.
No, it took obvious damage.
Oh,
right,
your
where-
axe is not
me.
silvered.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Oh.
like, we haven't even got to weapons yet. I think we're good.
Aurania's like,
the-
well, I fucking useless.
Well.
That's actually it's a good point, actually.
I was really scared.
So Eronia, what happens
Oh no.
is you do not see blood get drawn from the creature, but the weight of your blow is felt. But you do not draw blood from your axe.
Oh. What's my turn?
That is a good strike.
Garlic.
But you may need more to face what I will ask you to do, and then see what Garlic does.
Garlic will steady aim, shoot with his short bow.
Steady.
Not gonna do anything.
Thank God.
Another solid blow. Roll your sneak attack as well on it, as there's a thud, and you see there's like a smile that forms across the creature's face, but no blood is drawn. And Wasabi, it is your turn. And point this part where you see no blood is drawn, that's probably where you notice that this is not an awakened animal. This is something else.
What are you? He will cast Sigurd Flame on the bear. Brr. So a deck save. Hey, it worked. 6 radiant.
As it erupts into radiance, and you do see a bit of its fur melt away.
And then a healing word on the Roni.
As you heal some of Eronia's broken bones, it's Lucian and Tarragon's turn.
Let's see how much he heals her for. 'Cause it might
Aronia, eat
change what I do.
this. Oh,
Thank
nice,
you.
Max.
Yeah, fuck, I'm not.
Big heal.
Alright. I'll just sidearm a firebolt.
Choo, sling it.
Well. I not one.
That will
Yeah, there it
not.
is.
If you
That
hit
one will not
Aronia.
save you.
What? That's bullshit.
Oh, wait a second. We also have disadvantage on range attacks.
Oh, because the fresh
Range.
wind.
Because of the snow.
Right. Well,
projectiles do.
As you go to as you go
or
to
range
launch the
weapon.
firebolt, it does dissolve into the wintry mist. The winds are too much. Is there anything else, Lucian?
Shit. No.
Tarragon.
I'm gonna move down here. Just double check the range. Yeah. It's probably got more than 30 feet.
Some nice
but I'm
music.
just-
Goes for
Song.
I'm just gonna move over
The
here.
song is a theme.
I'm going to I'm gonna cast command on it to
Okay.
halt.
Checking one thing. Okay.
Dun,
Nope,
da, 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 da,
let's see if I roll
da.
good. Okay.
Yeah, so the target doesn't move and takes no actions.
Anything else, Tarragon?
How is that health bar accurate on Aronia?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a big heal.
Shit, I have very little in the way of magic offense. That's me.
As the creature goes to raise up its paw to bring down their claw, you hear Tarragon's commanding words, and the creature freezes in place. You then see it looks like it gives a small, toothy smile towards Tarragon. It is now back to all your guys' turns.
Not super sure what to do against it. I guess we'll just dodge. They can't really hurt it.
So what you would need to do is now prove your strength to the creature. You learn that you can't draw blood from it in your normal ways. You could try other things, or if you wanted to go into full dodging, you can.
I mean, she could try. It's not going to help our group, though, because we're range. I guess we already have a disadvantage, though.
If you try to like suplex it or something, would be if you want to prove your strength,
Like,
have like an
Yeah,
athletics off
I
against
could
it.
try, like, shoving it. Like, shoving it to make it prone.
Would you like to try to athletics off against it?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you want to roll first? You want me to roll first?
I'll roll first.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always a 12 with me.
Okay.
You're
You're raging, I believe. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
you're
advantage.
right.
I'm good.
Yeah, and it counts as an attack at 2 for 14, tiny bit better.
Okay. Let's see. It's a very strong beast, but let's see. 14's still a good roll.
Of course.
That's not
Nah.
bad. That's pretty cool. So you don't push it down, but as you go to straight, and you lift up the creature for a moment, almost pulling it down, but it's just too heavy, and you can hear a laugh from it. Close, girl. A bit more, and you'll have me. And as you're struggling off
And
against it,
She'll use her bonus action. It's probably not going to hurt it, because it's like a melee attack, but she'll just bite into it with a long
yeah,
tooth.
go for it. It looks like it still matters if you hit it or not.
I still can't
And
hit
with
it.
that one, it's able to bash you away. Garlic,
I am
as
useless.
Eronia wrestles with the being. Well, you're trying to wrestle a giant
damn,
bear in
she's
your
strong.
defense. Try to...
Giant werebear. Goliath werebear. Big old bear.
Well, I don't
Anyway.
know what I should do. My bow doesn't seem like it works, but I don't want to get in close. I guess I'll just steady aim fire again.
It did recognize the damage, even if you didn't draw blood. It commented about it. Yep,
Another
another
Oh,
hit
yeah.
with a clean blow as it staggers it back slightly. With that occurring, Wasabi, Lucy, and Tarragon.
Wasabi's gonna pull out one of his meatballs. Give it a little blessing and pew. Guiding bolt.
We got a big
With
nat 20
disadvantage,
attack
too?
earlier from Ironia.
Yeah, I don't need the disadvantage. I
As
miss.
it will go wide in the frigid wind.
This fucking wind.
Weather here sucks.
I hate to break it to everyone, but I think we lose.
You're doing fine.
Lucian.
My buddy Aronia's getting. Honestly, she's impressing the shit out of me because she's a tiny little girl and she's beefing with this giant Goliath werebear and she's not getting instantly pummeled. I'm gonna run up and rub my hands together and some fire is gonna shoot out like burning hands at first level.
He backflips out of the way.
It does look like it takes it does look like it's vulnerable as it does erupt into
Fire.
burning flame. It does a
Okay.
decent bit as it maybe bashes its giant hand as a frigid wind blows some of it away, but then a bit of fire still catches on the arm and has to take the time to put it out, as that does look like it does some good damage to him.
Keep at it, Aronia.
But it does seem to be
For
vulnerable to fire. Tarragon.
So I do know my magic works on it, but I'm gonna see if my coin will work on it as I flick my magic coin at it.
Disadvantage on range attacks.
Oh, true.
Oh, you know
But
what?
I don't
Actually,
think
one
that-
thing. Dalen, re-roll. Roll again on your 10.
Nah.
Never
Oh,
mind.
I didn't mean it on second. It was a first level.
So an 8.
Same thing.
Roll again, Tarragon, for disadvantage.
Yeah.
Tarragon at 11 hits.
Okay, sweet. So that's the damage it will take. 1 bludgeoning and 8 thunder.
Wasabi with an 8, you didn't miss by that much. Okay, as it does take that damage. Anything else, Tarragon?
Nope, my silver coin returns to my hand. Going, guys, this guy's pretty tough. I'm
I'm
gonna
a
take a couple of back steps.
Oh shit.
Prove, girl. You can withstand. You can hold up against the winds of the Reach. Did you dodge?
No, but that'll miss.
No, so I think a 13 misses. Good work.
That'll hit.
As one for a 14, but you reduce it to 7, so you actually hold up against very good, and you can see almost an improving nod from the creatures. You withstand another round of attacks from it. You all have your turn again. See if you can. You're all. This round will determine it. See if you can do enough this round, or you will make a decision its own. So you got garlic, ironi, wasabi. You guys can go out of order if you need to.
Aronia will just reckless at this point.
Go for it.
My god. Then
You're
reckless.
tanking. You're tanking.
I'm
That
doing
hits.
nothing.
So you bite into it, and you're not able to pierce through. It's hard, but you are biting into it.
That's all I can do.
It exists to get punched in the face.
Because they're on its arm, and it's waving its arm around. We got garlic wasabi. As another, so that's garlic's done a lot of damage. It just as another pierce into it. Got wasabi, Lucy, and Tarragon.
I'll just be doing the same thing I did before, I think.
Sabi's gonna run up and is gonna inflict wounds. Inflict staleness.
Okay, this will count. This is a big one. A 10 just hits.
Nice. 16.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I guess plus 0 dex, no armor. That makes sense.
That's why actually I wasn't even looking at the damage you guys were doing earlier. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot this is just a big naked bear. That's no armor. Like an 11 hits
His
him,
dong's out.
and then the creature's not really trying to dodge either. And like it looks like it's okay. That's a really good one. With that, then, unless you guys wish to push it, the bear goes into a non-threatening position.
Fireball.
You are all rough around the edges, but there is a fire in each of your heart. Do you wish to bring peace to the Reach?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Everyone shrugs.
It's like, I don't know, dude.
Garlic just hides behind the wall over here.
Is there money in it?
If you care, listen well. There are those who wear the skin of men, but have been hollowed out by something foul. They found power in a shard of night, black ice. It feeds on hatred, on despair. It promises strength and chains the soul. In the mountains, those corrupted by the black ice have joined together. Somewhere they have a den they have dug their way inside. For what purpose I do not know. You will know the berserkers by their eyes, by their madness, and by the rings each of them wears. They cannot be saved. I've tried. Their minds are gone. It is a mercy to end them, which is what I ask you to do. Cleanse this layer of evil. Find one of the berserker rings, and upon wearing one, each of you will be sent to their den. But be ready, for only slaughter will ensue from there.
I mean, they came this far.
I see. That sounds familiar to what the innkeeper lady described their son.
Since the return of the Rime, black ice has been spreading through these lands. The dwarfs, their valley almost all corrupted to it. But these berserkers will rage, and I cannot enter their den. Should you wish to bring peace to this land, they must be dealt with. However, that is not your burden to bear, but a burden that is chosen.
If it brings peace to this place, I think that's something we could definitely try.
As long as you think we can handle it without dying.
Hold on, I
You-
didn't sign up to be killed here.
That's why I'm checking to make sure he thinks we can leave. Or she. What?
It goes to sit back on the dock and fish. You know, one thing it
Aragon,
does
can
do,
I see that black ice you found?
okay, as you do that, yeah, do that real quick. Yeah, do
Sure. I'll reach into one of my pouches and I'll pull out the flawed black ice shard from the Snowcrest Manor. This one?
You feel anything?
Bit cool to the touch.
You don't feel insane?
How would I know?
Good point. May I see it?
Yeah. See, it's here in front of you, see?
I'm gonna take off my glove and touch it. Grab it.
Do you let him grab it?
I'd probably let him grab it, but I'm not sure if I'd let go of it.
He's not letting go of it, Lucian.
So is that no then? I can't see it.
Um, am I going to get it back?
Yes.
I'll slowly let go of it.
Make a wisdom
Reluctant.
save.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. That. Nope. No, I think I'll not keep holding it.
So what do you do?
No, I'm going to keep holding it. You can look with your eyes.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. What's wrong with
I'm
you?
not going to steal it, alright? I know this group has some trust issues, but I'm not going to steal it.
It's my treasure.
Your treasure, it's a sliver of a rock.
It's a nice shiny rock.
It's evil. I'm trying to find out
It's
some more
not.
about it.
It's not evil. What makes it evil? It's a rock.
Haven't you been listening? It corrupts. Drove that innkeeper mad. And their son.
Yeah, without this bit.
It's lit.
If it's all part of the same thing, it has to have a sliver of it. What if it
I'm
corrupts
sure-
you?
I'm sure they're just exaggerating. Do I seem corrupted?
Sometimes.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you
you
don't
seem
like my magic tricks. I just
give
think
it
you're
up.
being mean.
I'm talking about when your eyes go black and I hear things around you and I feel colder.
What do you mean by eyes go black?
This again.
I think you're just seeing things. Maybe you're the one going insane.
I will say, Tarragon, it's kind of strange how unwilling you are to let him just look at it.
I mean, I'm not letting him look at it.
Well, he'll need to hold it to get a closer look.
He is holding
Yeah,
it.
if you trust him so much, let him hold the stupid ice. Do it.
I don't want to.
You can watch me, okay? I'm going to sit here on the ground with it. Okay? I'm not going to walk away.
We could tie the two of you together.
Yeah, if he tries running off, I'll just suplex him.
I mean, do you have to hold it? You can't just look at it real close.
The more they plan Tarragon, probably the more worried you get. They're really pushing it now.
Yeah,
I just need to cast a spell with it, that's all.
you're not gonna break it.
I'm not going to break it.
And Tarragon, then you remember that as soon as Lucian got the last one, he instantly sold it.
Do I know that they sold it?
I don't know. It's debatable. I don't remember if you were there.
No, it was me and
I was not in the shop. I was at the blacksmith.
Then you might not have ever known that Lucian had one then.
Please? What if I say please?
I don't know if the DM's gonna let me reroll.
No. The more they keep asking, the worse it gets. And now there's something weird. They want it for something bad, and you're sure they want it for something bad. By this
No,
point.
no, I don't want. You're gonna break it. I know it. I know it. You know how hard it is to find this
Lucy.
stuff.
Lucian, tell him
Exactly.
tell him you'll be his best friend if he lets you hold it.
Maybe the next one you find. Maybe when you find the next one, you'll let him look at it.
If that doesn't work, there's something wrong with him.
You can look at the next one. I'll let you look at the next one.
This one's special.
I roll my eyes, put my glove back on, and walk away. Annoyed.
As
I hurriedly put the shard back in my pouch.
as this convo occurs, one small thing. As the polar bear passes by Garlic, it mentions something to you, Garlic.
Filthy goblin.
Karkalak stirs again, green skin. Do you hail from the fortress?
No. I'm from the surrounding tribes. He's like extremely nervous.
And very serious and sternly, the creature kind of like just nods its head, and then it will continue on from that.
Was the big bear trying to pry into your business?
Guys, I think we should get out of here. I don't like that guy.
I mean, if you guys don't mind, I wouldn't mind taking a little bit of a breather after that little tussle.
Would you guys like to short rest here?
We could, but wouldn't it be like 8 hours to short rest?
Yes, normally. However, as you're with the Winter Walker, you can get a short rest in.
Oh, cool. Yeah, might as well.
Nothing fucks with the Winter Walker, so this is a safe area.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm going to use Arcane Recovery.
I am not lucky today at all.
So as you guys rest here, you notice like this area is weirdly calm and serene, and you believe it's the presence of whatever this thing of the wilds is. Something it does ask you: have you all encountered Goliaths of Wormdoom recently?
Yeah, we did, didn't we? We had a fucking sledding competition.
Might they have mentioned why they were not in the mountain, but traveling the road?
I will have to look through my notes.
You went
They
sledding
were
with
searching
someone?
for Mokingo, a fellow Goliath.
Yeah, I can remember.
Yeah,
if
they were
that
looking
was-
for someone.
Yeah, I know they were looking for someone, but I don't know if that's why they were down off the mountain or if they just misplaced them during their journey. So.
They said originally they were off searching for something, and then something happened, and then one of their people went missing, and now they were searching for that guy.
Mokingo.
Yeah. Oh, so do you mention this to it?
I think, just to change the topic of people looking at him weird, Tarragon would.
Okay. Then there's a loud sigh from the Winter Walker. So my tribe still searches for me, and for Mokingo, a coveted warrior's armor, now trying to prove the stun still rises in this dark age.
Wait, they're looking
Should
for
you?
you?
The people of Wormdoom have searched for me since the Rime returned, but I cannot return just yet. Should you find those Goliaths again, tell them to stop their search and return home.
Okay. We can do that, I guess. But what are the chances we're going to bump into them again, right?
Likely not. They should return, but Mokingo will continue to prove himself as he works to have me accept him. But the cub is not ready.
Accept him how? Out of curiosity.
Mokingo believes if he can prove that he can be a strength to return the sun, that I will return to our home. But he does not understand why I travel, and he will never have the strength to stop the maiden. I still search for the answer to that question, and he must accept that he will need to defend our home and give up the ideas of being a hero. After, is there anything else of interest you guys have here as you complete your long rest? Or your short rest, I mean.
No, but I'm going to say I'm going to call it there because I am barely able to keep my eyes open right now.
Okay.
So,
It's a small as you guys begin to head on out. All she says is she wishes you luck on your journey and hopes to see you again. And if you mention the name, let's see, and she's gonna say a name that none of you can pronounce. But if you mention the name Oya Minartok, that you should be welcomed at the Wormdoom tribe.
Bet.
was that their name?
You believe so. Oya, and for short, you can call her Oya. Oya Minartok.
That sounds like it's a giant name or something.
Yes, it is a
Well,
giant.
it would make sense with Goliaths.
And then hearing that is when you believe in the Wormdoom. This is probably some sort of strange Goliath being, but it's not any type of normal Goliath any of you would have encountered before. So with that, then, unless you guys have anything of interest for her, as Farseer needs to hop on off, we're just doing some more travel stuff. Are other people still good to play, or do other people want to wrap up also, or are you guys good to do some encounters for like an hour?
I'm fine to wrap up if we're losing Farseer.
So then that's one vote. Are other people voting the same way, or you guys wish
You can
to?
go on without me, but it's fine. But I'm just not going to be able to keep going.
It will be miscellaneous travel. That's what's happening next. What are people feeling?
Fine, we
Let's
can
wrap
go.
up then. Two people.
Since
feeling
I've
it.
heard multiple people say that now, then we'll wrap up there tonight after you guys a short rest, and you can continue your travel next time. So we'll do that. So a shorter session, but thank you guys for playing.